side, right around the 2-yard line is where they're marking it.
Just to continue on our conversation about the Rams, it was interesting because, as I said, they could be undefeated right now, and a lot of teams might be frustrated, like, oh, yeah, we could be.
Let's get it. Postal Gang, what is going on? It is time. Can we get 4 in a row? Welcome in to football day. Game time is already among us. Let's see what we got going on out here, boys and girls. Postal Gang, how we feeling? It's your boy Postman. We back with another deep dive into the Navy and Orange Bears Saints Week 7. And if you bleed Navy blue and orange, this one's for you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you are new to the page, we do weekly live streams, live reaction, and a little bit of pregame to give a fan's take. That's a cup of victory right there we sipping out of. Before we dive in, I want y'all again, hit that like button for me, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications so that people know when I am on. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't understand it, try to. We got to look ahead right now at the morning game as I make a few message in a few old school bets. You know, when you still got a guy. I'm still in the nature of having older fan base, i.e. Network, to be able to do things the old ways. And in the old days, you had a guy. You didn't go to FanDuel. You didn't go to DraftKings. You went to King Drive. You know, and you allowed that neighborhood bookie, as they used to call those wonderful godsends, to hook us up to the sports wagering world. And now, some people believe that they shall perish as they are no longer needed, when I say, come on over and deal with us. So get some coffee. Get whatever it is that you might do at this time of the day. It's afternoon, I should say. Let's get it started. We're going to talk matchups. We're going to talk key storylines. And also the stamp of approval for the play of a game. Got to look forward, but we cannot do that without acknowledging the past. So we're going to give you a few overviews. As you know, the Bears are 3-2. Strong, I would say, behind the development of Caleb as a dual threat of sorts. This offense has displayed explosive potential. The only team to score 20-plus points in all 5 of their games. And the defense has been largely opportunistic with takeaways with a +8 in a differential margin. So let's take it here. The protection, offensive line wise. Ken, what's going on? Hey, I just put that anytime touchdown in. They had a small over 19.5 for him. That seemed like an easy one for me in the sense that every play he has is like explosive plays. That's why we number 2 in explosive plays in the league. While people talk about we need bigger plays, I think the play action, the deep balls, those things have been there already, Ken, for real. Welcome in. The protection been better for the run game, so I think that lends itself to everybody being able to get a game. I'm ready for the coast. I'm ready for the tight end game. I won't even say the coast and leveling game, but I do understand that both of them have the opportunity to go ahead and do something special today in a short passing game. I just want to be able to see that the run game is able to build. Theo starts to look more like a find. I would appreciate some of those things, as I'm not like most people can. I'm probably Ryan Poles. I won't say an apologist, but I may give him more mea culpas than most. We already know what is we got going on for the Saints. They 1-5, but I do think the Saints play, as some people put it, more plucky. They play a bit more stabilized football. I do think Kellen Moore is a good play caller for them. So they desperate for a win. We want to keep them out of that. I've grown tired of people talking about what we classify as a must-win type thing, and I also grow tired of things like a trap game. Trap games for me are reserved for good teams. And while I like the team and I like the trajectory of where we're going, I don't think that we deserve the opportunity to look ahead or look past anybody in particular, because we, by national standard and by our own in terms of productivity, we still ass. We saw us last year go 3-2, 4-2 or whatever. And while I do know that I would believe that this is a different type of 4-2, if we get there, I still have to believe that we got to see it through, because we have seen dejection. But I do think the O-line is stabilizing. They kept Caleb upright. The sacks are way down, so that gives me high hope for Caleb's development week to week. And, bottom line, Spencer threw for 1,200 yards, 6 touchdowns, and only 1 pick. So he protected the ball. Today, I see that changing. I don't know who do you think gets an interception today? Is it remaining in the secondary? Is it a Tremaine Edmonds-Sighton on the linebacking core? Who do you think, Ken, might be able to get that good interception? Tap in, Black Couch. Hey, if you want some daily insight on how societal views are taken for granted, drop in on the Black Couch. Oh, I wanted that to. Hey, I got a over on this game right now, so I really need this score. I need a field goal at minimum, but I would really like a touchdown. Kyler. Okay, so I think last week they kind of picked on Kyler a bit because he was hurt or coming back from injury. So I might agree with that right there to say that I don't know, how can I put it? I think this week he get a sack and an interception. I think he has his Tyreek Hill moment because he gonna get a sack fumble type. Keep that shit going right there. I'm interested to see if we're gonna be able to get any more sacks. I will say that through all injury reports, I've not heard of Austin Booker being on the inactive list. T Miles. So let's see something. Give me a minute. We gonna get off of that right now. I don't know what's going on as far as that screen right there, but we ain't getting no copyright, so we end that part right there until we get back to our actual live stream. Glad I get alerts because I don't know what the real was, but let's go into some of my fantasy teams. Yeah, the stream tweaking. So how it goes is I'm allowed to listen in to the NFL network because I got the package. I'm allowed to listen into the games. Same time. Now, let me check that out while I'm over here while we talking about that. Okay, wait a minute. Give me a minute, people. The stream tweaking on me. I gotta get away from that right there because we are not, like I said. Let's find out why or how I can get back to what is going on, people. My apologies. Let's find out what I'm doing wrong. And we still can go through conversation. Let me know if anybody can hear me in the chat. Testing, testing, testing. Test, test. Mic check, mic check. Let me know if we back. They trying to make me lose momentum out here. I understand what just happened, but I don't understand why it happened per se. At some point, I'm hopeful to get it back. Will, how you feeling today, man? And what time is it where you are? 1 point for the kicker is horrible. That was tough for me right there. When you're building a little momentum, you can't. The setbacks is crazy. Nonetheless, let's get back to it. I was locked in, and we had something to talk about, and now it's gone for them. But on the whole, defensively, we do know that they are 25th in points allowed, and by they I mean the Saints. They still have some veterans on the defense. I still got a bit of annoyance, but we gonna do a workaround in a moment. 4th and 13 in the game that I'm watching. That they just told me I'm wrong for operating, so we'll get back to it. Oh, I wanted him to catch that ball so bad. I wanted that one, everybody. And now my fantasy kicker, Cam Little, who had a missed 50-yarder earlier, is going to cost me in a duplicitous way. So horrible. Nonetheless, victory formation is going to be taking place in that game. We get back to the head-to-head history right now. Saints got 7 straight wins. I don't believe that really means anything. A whole new coach, a whole new team for everybody. So it gives us an opportunity to flip the script. Drop your predictions on who got the edge on the offense or the defense for either team today. As I believe the Bears offense has a decided advantage. Nonetheless, Ken, I don't know what happened, but we back and we live. That's how it goes for us. I know what happened. 33-9. Tell me you bullshitting. Because if you are, if you're not, I need to go back and revise my parlay. And Ken, I do have a Discord that allows us to engage live. So if ever when we do listen in to the game, you got ample opportunity to join the chat, air your grievances, voice your opinions. Exactly how we got to do it over here. Purpose of it being a fan page is so the fan can give an opinion. And I know sometimes it can get a bit long-winded in the chat, but when the chat gets a bit more static and okay. So I got a fraternity brother that is heavy into tech. That's his stick. That's his life. And so that guy, he's over the moon about technology. And during the pandemic, he introduced me to streaming for one. I wish he had introduced me a lot to YouTube as opposed to Twitch, but I digress. And Discourse and things like that. So when the time came about, it was an opportunity to go ahead and expand the brand per se, be more proactive and being able to get your name out, because I do realize that as a small time streamer, it's kind of hard to sustain some what do you call momentum. But hey, we gonna do what we got to do out here. I'm trying to figure out something myself over here, so let me tap into my YouTube. We get to learn about it. And question for you right there: who got the edge, our offense or the Saints defense right now? And I say that because they've won 7 straight games against us. I don't. And, I do understand that in the sports niche, traction, the way in which people cut videos, the entertainment value, so on and so forth, all of those things lend themselves to being a blessing or a curse, a help or a hindrance. So what I look to try to be able to do is attack it from a different angle, or else, I stand to be last because everybody else got like a track record. So we get on. We can't get away from it because I made several shorts about it this year, or this week I should say. We know the backstory between Caleb and Spencer. Spencer was the starter when Caleb was a freshman. Spencer had a bad game in the Red River rivalry. Say that 3 times fast. As a freshman, Caleb came off the bench, had a spectacular game. The rest is history. At that moment, everything changed for them. Spencer transferred to South Carolina, I believe it was. Caleb's stock skyrocketed. Then they started with the generational talent monikers and what have you. Fast forward, both of them in the NFL right now. Both of them starters for their team. And both of them going to meet today in the light rain, maybe the pouring rain. Quick question for you. Which quarterback, and I know we pro Bears, which quarterback do you think will have a better game today? Spencer Rattler, Caleb Williams? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate you, good sir. And I also appreciate you heavily for being here, man. As a fledgling streamer, we building this thing as we fly. Chelsea, SBC Nation, how you feeling today? Welcome in. We are talking Bears versus Saints today. I got my fantasy lineup up right now just to go through a couple of things so people can view into the original projections. The underdog, I've had some injury. We can look at some other things on my fantasy team as we talk Bears and Saints, Chelsea. What team do you root for specifically, Chelsea, if you don't mind me asking? I see a lot of shorts that cover all football teams. So do you have a particular fondness for any team? Sacked 7 times today. If you had the Los Angeles Rams defense for fantasy, you got 7 sacks out of them, a good 40 points. My kicker did nothing. Nonetheless, who got the edge? We say Caleb. I say Caleb. Is Rattler going to so Rattler is only threw 1 pick. Do we see him throwing multiple picks today? Oh, you are a Cowboy fan. Well, first, Chelsea, I thank you for allowing my team the opportunity to finally get a little bit of momentum, because that was obviously, as we know, a catalyst game for us. I was sad in that game as well because I do have one CeeDee Lamb in my fantasy lineup, so I needed him back. Come on back today and do your thing. But let's talk about some things over here when we talked about priorities and keys to victory. My keys to victory, I think we got to dominate early in the tempo. The Saints are statistically slow and sluggish this year. We need to come out swinging. I think the scripted plays, if I'm correct, I don't recall if our first 15 yielded us a touchdown last week, but I don't believe it did. So there's 2 weeks in a row where the first 15 pre-script did not work. I need us to go ahead and get those quick plays. It's raining outside. Get Caleb in a rhythm and get him hot early. The tempo is going to generate momentum for us. We got to set the tone and not them. We are at home, and I know we want to run the ball and establish that, but we do need to hone in on those quick slants, maybe some curls, so on and so forth, to get things going. And Chelsea, I did pick them to win, obviously, as a money line. I was a bit hesitant to pick them on points. Certain places where you get a 4.5 was something that was comfortable, but in those particular places, I didn't have funds allocated on them sites, so we had to move on to the ones we did, and they didn't offer that. So 6 was not going to be. That's a little too rich for my blood right now. I'm a fan, and what I try not to do is get too wrapped up in the gambling side of the Bears, because it will lend itself to me being utterly disappointed. And by disappointed, I mean we got 7 people in here. Hit the like button. Oh, you picked them to beat the Cowboys. I get it. So the Cowboys play the Commanders today. Are the Cowboys getting a W in your opinion, Chelsea? Let me know. CD is back today. George has been playing pretty good in his stead, and I think he'll assume his secondary role pretty good. Dak kind of on fire right now, so let me know what you think. To have a sidebar, what do you think about your game? Because they do have a couple of places where Washington is a dog. For me, I'm interested in trying to capture all of the good wages, low odds on both sides, so it can't be something that's bad. Ken, we got to establish the run game early. Swift had what I would classify as a wonderful game for himself last week. Still didn't eclipse 100 yards, but I want him to go ahead and do so. Running the ball keeps the defense honest, doesn't allow Cam Jordan and such to go ahead and do anything foolish. So the play action is going to allow us to operate solely off of the run game this week, I believe. So we need to have that happen. Tyler Booker back. So I do think the O-line is going to help you out, Chelsea, a bit. I'm hesitant still, and the injuries on the other side give me a bit of a pause to figure that game out. But I kind of hedged my bet and went both ways. Don't judge me, but if you want to, you can. While we talking about judging, I'm going to judge the offensive line heavily. You are starting to build some momentum, some continuity. Protect Caleb. The way that you keep a quarterback thriving, keep him engaged, keep him wanting to continuously be developed, in my opinion, especially when they're young, is to not let them touch the ground much. If Caleb does not touch the ground and Cam Jordan does not wreck the game, Darnell and Theo, spotlight on you boys. I think keeping Caleb clean is another key. As usual, no sacks, no fumbles. Protect the QB every game like the season depends on it, because it does, especially for us, because allegedly we got a pretty tough schedule. So I want us to be able to see those things through. And also, as we talked about, Ken, the turnover battle is absolutely critical. Takeaways are what we have done well. We are +8 in takeaways. We protect the ball well, to say the same. So it kind of works itself out both ways. We've been taking the ball away all year. And I think we have the opportunity with some healthy pieces back and one more week. I think we can go ahead and, bait Rattler into some mistakes. She says Trayvon is out. I think he wants out of the Cowboys. Well, hey, his bestie might have went to the Cowboys, but you got a contract, young man, and if you keep getting beat like a drum, I bet you they want you out too. So I don't need you to get constantly beating coverage, because you're supposed to be an upper echelon type of cornerback. At least you're getting paid like one, and they would criticize Jalen Johnson for doing the same, much like we criticize Kyler Gordon right now because he just got new money too, so they got different expectations. We talk about expectations right there. I have expectations of my secondary being even more polished. I do see us going 3-1, Ken. Now, I say 3-1 because I do see a scenario in which 4-0 is possible, but I also see 3-1 being the most realistic. There is a chance if we don't take care of business, now that they got a new guy under center, we have to look closely into old man Flacco steadying the ship, because I don't want him to do that. Well, I mean, yeah, he got to get all type of hits, Chelsea. But I'm just talking about in terms of if you're talking about things like he want out and so on and so forth, then I need you. You're not the leader that I need you to be right now. Unfortunately, and I know that's crazy because everybody's not a leader, but they're gonna hold you to it. So, who would you say is the leader on your defense to be able to hold it together for the entire defense? Because your defensive coordinator, while I know that he has some potential to call good games and everything, Flus is Flus. And when Flus flusing, ain't nothing you really can do about it. Anyhow, we move on to key number 5. And my last key, execute situational football. Third downs, check downs, red zones. What's the word I want to get? Not incurring penalties on your own, but provoking the other team to commit penalty. Those types of things are going to allow us to stay ahead of the sticks. Those are like what I call the hidden battles. Last week, we saw Oz drop what many would classify as a house call on the screenplay. If you button up the mistakes that we've seen internally from the team, it tells you a whole scenario of how you can go ahead and get things done. And while we talking about that, give me a moment. We're going to try to get to the kickoff before they try to play games with me again over here to see all the games we can listen to, because this is a whole bunch of horse shit. It was kind of crazy. Let's get Flacco. And yes. Hey, their defense do suck, so that's why I want us to button up everything on the offense, because if we button up what we got to do offensively and defensively, then I understand, in my opinion, it give us the best possibility for us to go ahead and keep them on their heels and mitigate their offenses.
Jackson and Darnell right. So, they open with DJ Moore out to the left and Roma Dunze to the near side right. From the 35-yard line, they shift their tight ends, Cole Kmet and Colston Loveland. Saints fill the box. Twin safeties back from center on the take and the give. DeAndre Swift lowers his shoulders. A nice surge up front. He picks up 5 to the 40-yard line off the left hash. And we are underway at Soldier Field. A gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Coming up with Zacchaeus replacing Loveland.
Yeah, they ran a lot of one tight end last week in the Washington game. They opened up the game in a 2 tight end set, but then they switched immediately, put a wide receiver in, and Colston Loveland came out.
This time they bring Zacchaeus and Dunze out beyond his right, and Zacchaeus will be the slot. Cole Kmet to the left, numbers along with DJ Moore. Zacchaeus motions from right to left. Big surge off the line of scrimmage by Chase Young. Batted the ball, nearly intercepted it. He fired off and out of his stance. His takeoff there and get up was outstanding. Breaks up the little screen throw to the left as Loveland re-enters the lineup for Cole Kmet.
Yeah, I mean, he was as far to the neutral zone as he could possibly get. He had a good get-off. That means Theo Benedet had to really extend himself to try to get hands on him, but he was already reading the quarterback's lateral throw.
Only the 2nd game of the year for Young, who battled a knee injury and a stinger. Big play guy. 3rd and 5 of the Bears. 40-yard line left to right. Motion to the right of Dunze. And there's movement up front. You can hear the frustration
pre-snap
from
penalties.
Tom. No
pre-snaps. We cannot have pre-snap penalties.
79, that's a 5-yard penalty. Down.
Theo.
That's the thing about it is there's difference when you're on the road and you can't hear the quarterback. You're kind of going on the rhythm. But here, now that you can hear the cadence of the quarterback, don't pay attention to the defense when they're making their signal calls.
Brandon Staley, the defensive coordinator, the former Bear assistant and former head coach of the Chargers, is their defensive coordinator. And he's got a bunch of Saints lined up at the line of scrimmage. One safety back deep, corners off the ball. 3rd and 10, snap to Caleb Williams in a tight pocket, throws left and short. It is caught by DJ Moore, takes an awkward second hit there. Kool-Aid McKinstry, the first guy on the scene. DJ, of course, left behind in Washington for precautionary reasons for a hip and groin issue, but came back with no issues and on the field today. They fall 4 yards short of a first down. That'll bring in Torrey Taylor to punt. Left to right.
Yeah, that false start comes back to haunt you, because if you make that completion without the false start, you're talking about the Bears getting first down out of it.
The false start
Taylor lined up at his
cost
26-yard
us the
line.
first down.
And to our right, the Saints have one of the more dangerous playmakers in football to take this punt. And it sends it high in the air to the right side as Rashid Shaheed under it with a fair catch inside his 15-yard line. So he pins him deep in the long field for Rattler and the Saints to move now right to left. 13:35 remaining in this first quarter and no score. The Bears unable to convert on that last 3rd down and long.
Yeah, only a minute and a half taken off the clock, so there wasn't really a long amount of time for the offense to stay on the football field and, try to learn something about the defense of the Saints.
Rattler is 13th NFL start, 1-11 in that starting role for the Saints. This is his his 5th round pick was the 150th. The only win came a couple of weeks ago when they beat the New York Giants. But plenty of offensive weaponry to worry about with this New Orleans Saints bunch. They go 3 receivers left, one to the right, and a quick snap and a pitch left. Kamara at the 20 with a head of steam. Tripped up by T.J. Edwards shy of the 25 on a run to the left. Pickup of 6 for the 30-year-old veteran out of Tennessee in his 9th year.
Yeah, they don't have a tight end in the lineup, but then they got 3 receivers to the left, the same side they run from. So now you're spreading out the width of the defenders, so it maybe will create an open running lane, because one thing Kamara does is have good vision.
Hit the like button on your way in.
Taysom Hill enters the lineup for the New Orleans Saints. Spencer Rattler in at quarterback, and he takes the snap, looks left, now patrolling, now in big trouble. Ball comes out.
Get that ball.
Sacked down the play, trying to escape a tight pocket.
Who got it?
Montez Sweat in there with the hit and the big pileup. No indication just yet. Nobody's pointing fingers, but Bears fans inside the 25-yard line of the Saints.
I think
they still have not uncovered that pile. And it's Bears football.
Bears football, baby.
Sack strip. Bears take over.
Bears football.
And they keep on taking it away.
The takeaways are already here. We talked about it already, Ken.
13th takeaway this year.
Yo,
Jervon Texter Sr. comes up with the pigskin, and Caleb Williams and company have an inside the 30 drive.
Yeah, Spencer
we already see what's popping over here.
And then when he saw his escape hatch, he tried to run upfield, but the Bears stripped him.
I missed the first few minutes. 3 and outs.
Yeah. Well, we got the ball first, but a penalty on Benedette cost us a first down.
The firm that's recovered over $3 billion for injury victims. Postman delivers, and now Caleb trying to do the same. Kadal Mungai is right hip from the 24. The Saints single receiver left is DJ Moore. They motion Zacchaeus off the right side. Twin tight ends in tight to the right. Hands down to the ground. Long count by Caleb, surveying the scene, takes the step, handoff attempt to Manungai, picks it up and slides feet first. Kool-Aid McKinstry puts it down. Mishandling there in this wet condition. That's a loss of 2 for the Bears. Back at 2nd and 12 to the 26.
Yeah, trying to read Chase Young, because it looked like he was going to come off the left shoulder of the left tackle, outside shoulder of the left tackle, but then he spread out over a wide receiver, was going to get involved in coverage.
And that RPO with Manungai remaining.
There we go.
Back. Drew Dolman on the ball. Caleb Williams at the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 12. Looking over the Saints at the 26. Motion to the left with his pink shoes is Luther Burden. Right side and a big hit. Manungai 15. Manungai ripped out of the ground near the 12. Touchdown saving tackle by Jonas.
I got an anytime on Cal Manungai. I really wanted that.
First down.
It's a point of attack.
I got an anytime touchdown on Cal Manungai. I wanted that nice run. And we got the rushing touchdown. I got to have that, y'all. I need that rushing touchdown to stay.
Not even get to Manungai.
Every week.
Manungai got into the hole and beyond.
What we've been saying is about ready to break one. Yep. That's 14 yards right there. Adunze out left with Burden right side to the numbers is DJ Moore. Caleb under center, Manungai in the back. No score, Bears threatening as they motion Burden to the right to take and the give to the right side. Manungai lowers his shoulders inside the 10. Moves the chains to the 9-yard line. That's a gain of 3. He let
I
a
need to
29
be able
go
to-
in the opening quarter as the Bears and Saints scoreless, but the Bears try to cash it after takeaway. The Bears go to work in the Illinois State University red zone with more than 150 majors, a top 10 college town, and greater earning potential. It's clear why students and parents alike love Illinois State.
Yeah.
Well, I would love
There we go.
Manungai stays in the lineup on the right hip of his quarterback with Zacchaeus and more left. Adunze to the right. He motions Adunze. Snap, quick snap through the left. Caught by Zacchaeus, blocked by Moore, but a horrific open field tackle.
We got us a
limits
NO
the damage. Quincy Riley, the rookie out of Louisville,
participant
it's a
that's gonna
3-yard
join
run.
us in
It'll
the
bring up
Discord
3rd and 4th to
momentarily
6.
to
They can get a first
give us
down,
some Saints,
if not a touchdown, as Loveland
sympathy, I
enters.
guess.
Cole Kmet leaves the lineup.
It's
I
a
don't know what
great
to say
throw
about
by
it.
Caleb. He officially put the ball into the hands
Now I
of
want them to-
Zacchaeus. But
I
now
know
you
who
got
you
one
wanna
wide
get the
receiver
ball
that's
to.
trying to
I
block
can
two
only imagine.
defenders, and if one of them stays in a tackling position,
Yeah.
it's going to be
Let's
tough
go.
to have big yards.
Let's say, give me 15.
They'll
15.
center, third and
take
4 at
15
the
for 500.
6.
What's
Zacchaeus
hand,
to left,
AD?
right side more. Snap, and Caleb falls down. Stepped down as he went
Jump
to
in
get
the
the
sports
snap.
talk on the Discord as
So
well if you want
some
to,
things
bro.
going on the first 2 drives for the Bears, and on 3rd down and 4 becomes a field goal opportunity instead of a touchdown opportunity.
Yeah, you're going to see the replay here. Caleb,
We gotta not
he
play
never
down
got
for
the
the
center
competition.
quarterback
That's my
exchange.
fear.
And then when he went down to the field to fall on it, he fell backwards with the football in front of him.
Yeah,
Let me switch
what
this up.
happened?
you always assume.
Oh, yeah, you hit him
but
to the
they
ball.
Step on when you pull it out, but
Stepped on him.
But Dahlman never really
He
even
let
got
the ball go.
to him as Jake Moody tries from 27 left hash. That's a little chip shot into the south end of Soldier
And
Field
that,
after
that's
the
tough. That's a
takeaway.
tough
His
way
first game at
to
Soldier Field out
throw
of
away a
Tory
possession
Taylor.
right there, Ken.
Kneels down, takes the snap, swings the leg, and punches it through. It's good for 27, and Jake Moody is 5 of 6 as a Bear.
You never mad
and
at
his first
being able
field goal
to
here at
take the
Soldier Field
lead.
in for the injured Cairo Santos puts the Bears in front 3 to
But
nothing.
when you can get an
over
opportunity like that, to go ahead
these
and
New
get
Orleans
you
Saints, that Bears line up for the field goal.
6.
Perfect time to grab a flight by Yingling. The next
You wanna get
generation
you
of
that
light
6.
beer. 3-0 Bears. Their 43rd point off takeaways this season.
You definitely want to get that 6.
Thank you, champions.
That's crazy. Absolutely nuts. Let's see if we got any deep dives that we have not addressed while we're on commercial break. Obviously, we know last week we got a stamp of approval from my man DeAndre Swift, total X factor in the game. So we want to see who does the chat think will be our player or MVP of the game this week. Who gonna have the performance that we think is gonna stand out as being the catalyst for the victory? Share your thoughts. Type in the comments. Hit the like button. Let's see what they're talking about in this commercial break.
First car payment.
Probably nothing. I figured it, so we don't need it. I almost had a catastrophic happening earlier in the stream. The game was still on, and it did shut my stream down. Hey man, enjoy the game. I appreciate you leaving it up, man. Bear down, Ken. Thanks for the subscription. I look forward to seeing you in the recap this later this week. Hit the notification button for me, man, and enjoy the rest of the game.
Decision time. Will you push your
Almost
luck and
back.
speed through?
Let's
Or
check on
you
some
minus
fantasy
signs,
while we out
avoid
here.
the fines. Yeah,
I mean, it ain't going great, but it ain't going bad.
This wasn't
Hats off to you, sir.
I didn't have the most confidence in
Well,
a
the
lot
next
of
work
things
zone
this
is loading. Head to
year. I mean, this week.
exoticgameillinois.com/arcade to play.
The Jets and Carolina games I'm anxiously watching. I got a couple games I'm watching for parlay purposes.
We're brought to you by the
Yes, yeah,
Chicago and
shake.
Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers.
Hey,
Hyundai's
Luther
award-winning
Burns
lineup
for
of cars,
the
SUVs,
injuries.
hybrids, and EVs. Put your safety first with available
Yeah, I
class
got
exclusive
anytime
features,
on Luther
plus
today, too.
America's best warranty. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. 3-0 Bears. Jake Moody, the field goal after the takeaway. Montez Sweat, the sack strip, and a recovery by Jervon Dexter. And now kicking off left
In
to
the red
right.
zone
Moody,
already.
this week too,
Wing
right?
returners for the Saints.
Who was out?
Missed opportunity.
Oh, my
Santos?
gosh. You know,
that's
I
why
kind of
Moody kicked.
facetiously said that I wanted to see a touchdown instead of a field goal. and we didn't get rewarded.
Right.
Back deep to the near side is Kendre Miller. The kick travels to the 10-yard line near side, 15, 20, 25, and then a collision across the 30-yard line. Bears down there to get the job done. But a nice return nonetheless as Carl Jones Jr. gets his 6th special teams tackle of the year. A 23-yard return by the Saints. And Rattler, now, could this have rattled Rattler? That kind of pressure.
You know, I guess you can't unrealistically hold on to the ball that long in the huddle or in the pocket and think that you're going to be able to get away from it or run from the athletes.
First How much time you got on the top right now?
Brings Shahid motion to the right. The handoff to
Perry.
Every gap filled, and they bring the brigade. Jaquan Brisker leading the way, and it's a run up 2 to the near side.
You know what I'm saying? What?
Kamara in space.
How much time you got on the clock?
Even at 30, he can still get himself
that's
from
a
big
listener,
yards.
so let me
After contact.
You know, Billings did a really nice job. He held up at the point of attack, and then he allowed his teammates to come in and close it around him. But he's the guy that really can hold a couple of offensive linemen. Any movement.
Gordon out to Marco Jackson.
Almost got that one.
He played for Dennis Allen in New Orleans. 2nd and 8 out of the gun. Snap is back. No pressure. Throwing a top plate. The big hit. Jawan Johnson.
They're going to continue to pressure him.
By his old teammate.
They're going to continue to make things difficult.
Linebacker DeMarco
turnovers
Jackson.
for him already. We talked about.
New Orleans at their own 35, trailing 3-0 with 8:51 to go in the first quarter.
Nice job by DeMarco Jackson, anticipating the length of the route, and then being able to close the distance during the flight of the football and put an enormous amount of pressure here on the offensive line and Rattler. That's going to go up against some pretty significant crowd noise.
Third-ranked Bears defense on 3rd down against the 21st 3rd down offense. Rashid Shaheed out beyond the numbers right. They slot another receiver to the right. That's Olave near side. Crooks. Snap out of the gun. They run to Kamara. Snag and brought down.
Continue to do things. Hear your name twice. Hear your name twice in the quarter already.
Up 2. Not enough to convert. They'll punt.
The Bears had 8 guys up at the line of scrimmage, and then
that's
Spencer
pressure for you right there.
Kamara back in the
8 guys at the line. That's how you generate pressure.
And then simply gave him a handoff because they were trying to defeat the number of bodies at the line.
4th and 6, 37-yard line. Kai Kroger. Rookie out of South Carolina, lefty punter. They brought in a lefty punter this week to help get adjusted to it for Don Duvernay out of Lake Forest High School, former quarterback, 7 of 10.
This dude named Devin, coming from Devon Duvernay.
The ball, the left-footed punter sends a very good hang time punt. Duvernay runs left. Gets by the second guy.
I wish they can let Burton return punts.
Right there. That tackle made by Zach Wood, the long
why they don't want
veteran long snapper in his 9th year out of SMU. That is his first special teams tackle of the year. 3-0. Bears have the lead. 7:58 to go in the opening quarter. 48 yards on the punt. 8 yards on the return.
He don't fumble the ball and kick
here on the Bears Radio Network.
I'm sorry.
And here we are, folks. It's the
several people in the league can do that. Don't give me one person in your life. One person. That's all you can name in your whole 45 years on this earth that couldn't hold on to the ball. So that's they don't get no pat on the head for me right there. Do your job to be a returner, not a catcher, a returner. You don't return the ball nowhere. So you'll waste a roster spot for me and everything else for your professionalism.
With America's best lineup of hybrids from Hyundai, you get the best of both worlds, like the reliable and efficient Tucson Hybrid, backed by America's best warranty. The Hyundai Tucson Hybrid.
Tell me you had this problem. Did you have a problem dropping punts last year?
Or get 0% APR on the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
So I don't want to have that. But Devin Duvernay wasn't on your team last year, was he?
0068 for details.
It wasn't what? Was it Carter?
DeAndre Carter. Yes, right. You had average, and it wasn't in the right home about.
Cool. So
after
quarterback,
he gone.
And the running backs,
the private banker.
What purpose would he have here? Just like this
planner.
What purpose do you have here?
Any cheerleaders?
Seriously,
that would be our clients.
Safe?
Okay, I'm game.
Last year you had safe. Now you take the progressive steps to go to the next one. They signed him in my estimation because he thought he was going to be good, but he's not shown to do anything remotely average, let alone spectacular. Like he's below average in returns. That you a waste of a spot, and honestly, they ain't got too much time to be focused on that because, like, hey, like you said, he ain't dropping it, so weak score, but I expect better at the position.
now through the end of
I
October.
wish we had some. We got no other options.
Homeowners to make sure their home is comfortable. Don't wait for your system to fail. Call the pros you can trust.
You doing commercials? I don't care what you're doing commercials, Cap. Let me see what's going on. I got a momentary pause in my game over here.
So rain let up for a little bit.
And it's going to continue to do so, I think, for the rest of the game.
Earlier, coming out of one direction specifically. The Bears with a 3-0 lead on a field goal. They had a great opportunity after the Sweat strip sack and a fumble recovery to punch it in, but it could not be done, and the Bears settle for the field goal. But they stopped the Saints and now can go to work on a nice long drive for points. Left to right with Caleb under center. Two receivers stacked to the right side. In tight to left. Loveland now goes in tight to the right. One man set.
All the throws.
And the turn of the pick.
Yeah, same guy about one guy. He can make all the throws.
Now throwing it down to the right side. Caught on a sliding catch by Cole Clement near the 40-yard line. That'll be a Bears first down on first down. A pickup of 16 yards.
Yeah, they wanted to get Colston Loveland out as well,
but
the defender did a nice job of taking him off of his route, and then Caleb was able to have the patience to wait for Cole Kmet and still made the completion.
Both tight ends come off the field for this first and 10. Right hash from the 40. Dahlman rushes out of center on the ball, and Caleb goes under center, moves Smythe to the fullback position ahead of DeAndre Swift in the backfield. They motion out Zacchaeus, snapping and taking a turn and a give off the right side. It is DeAndre Swift. Raking at the football was Carl Granderson, who was one of the main men there on the tackle for New Orleans. Pickup of about 3. Also in on the stop, Devon Godshaw, the former New England Patriot. Off comes Smythe and Zacchaeus. In comes Kmet and Loveland.
You could tell Caleb's getting a better command of this offense because during the cadence he gave a head motion to Zacchaeus, the wide receiver, to go and motion to the left.
Coverage.
So you don't have to make eye contact. You can just do what they
I appreciate you stopping through to hit the like button, my brother. Hope the Bills get something going today.
Snap back in the gun. Caleb Williams taps the football, lobs it down the right side. Wheel route. It's caught by Swift.
That's
right
how you
out
do
of
it, Swifty.
space on the near side of the penalty marker on the Saints sideline.
Y'all like some good low-fi.
It's on the Bears.
Yeah, it might be offensive pass interference on Colston.
No.
Pass down the right side had some green grass.
But you throw that ball out in front of him, touchdown.
Stop calling that on him. Stop calling that on him.
So does Burden.
On the offense, number 84, that's a 10-yard touchdown. Oh,
what?
They last week and this week.
That's on Loveland.
Come on, man.
Somebody they tripped over each other.
Last week and this week, they playing, man.
Was the highest in the league, minus 183 penalty yard differential. The only team
Man, they get us
every game. And so a couple of penalties here, but people are saying, as you can hear, they don't agree with that call. Tom, do you?
I don't either.
They playing, man.
2nd and 17 now for the Bears. At
What
their
was
own
that?
33.
That was
nothing.
Hash mark. Safety's back. They rock off the corners as well. Komet motions to the left. Snap back.
I don't know how to edit nothing. I gotta learn how to edit something.
Again by Chase Young.
I'm about to learn how to do
Blitzer
some
man
editing.
was Demario Davis, who at 36 years old as well can move. And is a dangerous player on that defense. And the Bears looking at 3rd and a long 17.
Yeah, but you get these guys that are going to rush the passer. They know they're not going to get in line for a sack, so they're trying to figure out, what can I do if I'm not going to be able to get a sack? Put your hands up, take up a throwing lane, and hopefully the ball hits you in the hand.
Bears 3 of 23 on 3rd and 10 or more this year. 6:13 to go, opening quarter. 3-0 Bears. 3rd and 17. They spread it out a bit. Now motions inside the slot. Snap back. Protection holds. Caleb launches left side, picked off. Cutting in front of the intended receiver, Roman Dunze. It is picked up by the New Orleans Saints on the far side of the field. And that interception will give the Saints the football, a rare interception.
How did you just throw that pitch?
It was picked up by Quincy Riley, the rookie out of Louisville. The Saints celebrate and will get the ball in Bears territory.
Dizzle was going on. He
First down and 10 when we return. 3-0 Bears have the lead over the Saints on the Bears Radio Network.
At Bell Tire, we don't just care about tires. We care about you.
I'll mute that good, Mike. Now we play good defense to keep them from
caring about our
scoring.
customers is why we'll beat anyone's tire price. And with 0% financing, we make sure everyone can get back on the road
hit your mute
fast
button.
and affordably. Because taking care of our customers by getting them the best deal possible is how we're changing time.
Can't believe that ish right there. We talk about protecting the ball. Both of these quarterbacks usually protect the ball. Today, both of them have done the disservice to their teams of turning the ball over. So let's see what the defense got in store over here. And while we're talking about what we got in store, what will the offense have in store next? Because the offensive delays in terms of the penalties or the pre-snaps and everything else, they got to stop this shit with Colson. So they need to teach him something different. Maybe whatever his technique is it's not getting a warm reception here in the NFL. There's 2 different crews and call the same OPI on you in consecutive weeks. So let's go look at that little iPad they got on the side and figure out how you can do a better job of creating separation. They say you otherworldly, and I believe it, but we're gonna need some proof out here, because the things that could be risky and what can go wrong, relying too much on things like Caleb playing hero ball. I did not have the opportunity to see the last play, so it's going to escape me as to what exactly transpired. Nonetheless, if it was an O-line breakdown or just him making a bad decision, those types of things can happen, and we can be undisciplined in key moments, just like last time with taking the first down off the board for us. Those things allow us to beat ourselves. Don't dumb yourself down to a lesser opponent.
If the Bears win today's game, Walner Law will donate $1,000 to the Greater Chicago Food Depository. Walner Law handles the toughest car accident cases in Chicago. Call 312-8-million. Walner Law, win with Walner. Jeff and Tom and J-Mac here from Soldier Field. 3-0 Bears, but they've turned it over as the rookie Quincy Riley in for the injured Isaac Yadam at corner. Takes the ball away on a throw to Adunze, and now the Saints start at the Bear 48-yard line. They put Rattler in the gun. Back to his right is Condre. Another Bears are blitzing. Throw to the right. Pass tapped away by Tyreek Stevenson. Top of the field on a throw to his most favorite target. That would be Chris Olave, the veteran out of Ohio State. Incomplete.
Nice job there, Tyreek Stevens, staying away from the receiver, but keeping his right hand alive to be able to hit the ball away. Nice positioning throughout the entirety of the route.
Perfect form, Tommy. Yep. Perfect form. Olave, by the way, that is his 64th target, among the highest in the NFL by anybody. 2nd and 10. The payoff hasn't been great. Olave in motion. They run it out of the gun to Condre Miller. He's brought down on a hit at the 42-yard line of the Bears.
Trying to do right there, AD. Y'all try something different.
Tremaine Edmonds. I think Edwards in there as well. We'll get our first sideline report of the day. It's brought to you by Old National Bank, where relationships and results matter.
There's J-Mac. For a loss right here to get him
playing downhill, playing with confidence. The defense showing up in the run game.
I want the field goal to be a bit more, the attempt to be more difficult or non-existent.
41-yard line of the Bears. Shotgun.
I feel like the run defense is
15 out of the play.
I don't know if it's mainly the opponent.
30 to go.
It's your personnel getting healthy. Last week you played against the number 1 run
left of his quarterback. Bears filling up
Let's
those
continue
gaps
to
up
fit them,
front.
fill them
They
holes
rush
and fit the
forward.
gaps.
The fake and rather to keep
when you
attempt
fit the gaps.
first down. Shamar Turner is going to regret that one. Said of himself, he had him right in his crosshairs.
Rookie got to make that tackle.
A pickup of 5 and a first down to the 37-yard line of the Bears.
Yeah, a little bit of an RTO towards the rookie. Fake to Kamara in the backfield, and the quarterback keep it to the left-hand side of the offense.
Saints going with tempo here. Little sugar huddle and go. First down and 10 from the 36. Rattler takes the snap. Bears.
I don't rail against that myself because Olave's on my fantasy team.
Hit immediately by Deshaun Wright. Picks up 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Under 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. You don't want Rattler gaining any kind of confidence at all.
Alvin Kamara, either 3 career games against the Bears, averages 103 yards per game on 15 touches. That's 6.9 yards per touch. So don't allow the quarterback to be complimented by Alvin Kamara as well.
Out to the right to Vaughn Vele, and a tight end goes right. That's Foster Moreau with another tight end. Jack Stahl to the right.
I got up to 6 and got on my work down.
Here's the snap, the fake, and they blow it dead. They were going to reverse it from left to right to Shaheed, but that's going to be on New Orleans. They tried a little bit of
soon that'll be 2 hours instead of
second down. The offensive coordinator for the New Orleans Saints, Doug Nussmeier.
Let's go get a sack right here, boys. We don't hear that very much from the Bears. Let's go get a sack and wipe out the field goal attempt. Right now, that's what they're looking at.
Defense is going to have to key Spencer Rattler. He's not of the caliber of Jaden Daniels, but he does have some ability to extend plays with his legs, like we saw right there.
I'm at 4'11". You must be ahead of me.
Out to the right, Juwan Johnson. Second down, 11, 37-yard line. So a
2-yard gain.
tight end pulled in tight to the right. Olave motions to the left. The take and the turn of the fake. The bootleg by Rattler rolling to his right. Throws Olave the catch underneath Gordon.
And if you were ahead, behind, or right on time, hit the
very
like
little
button.
to the
Everybody
35-yard line, maybe about
share the
content.
35 and a gain of about 2 yards. That's about it. 3-0 Bears. 3:31 to go opening quarter, and it's third down and long for New Orleans.
He would have better off keeping it,
Come
tucking
on.
it, and running the quarterback, Spencer Rattler.
I cannot
Because the
unmute
receiver was
yourself.
already on his way to the sidelines with no
Give me a minute.
positive yards.
Let me check it
He
out
gained
myself.
after
It
the
might be-
catch,
might
because
be
he would
me
have turned it
holding you back.
upfield. The nearest
Being great.
defensive back about 11 yards
Am I
away.
wrong?
Saints 0 of 18 on third down and 10 plus. Now they make it third down and 9, 35-yard line. Motion near side.
One thing I can't say about my fantasy team is
3, 2.
I play all the right people.
Great pick
Sometimes the right people don't do what I need them to do, but I leave a lot of
pick up
points
there
on
on
the
the
book.
blitz as the rookie Neal, the
Go ahead,
running
say
back,
something for me, man.
Devon
Let me see if I
Neal
can hear you,
from
my boy.
Kansas, just knocked him off his path as Dennis Allen fired his gun there with Brisker.
I see you cammed up right there.
Just at the last second.
Yeah, it was
what
the
I want you to
running
do
back
is
really at the
exit
last
out of the chat
second,
room and come
was
right
able
back
to
in,
get a
and
nice
that might
block
solve us up. But I just turned your volume
And
up.
then Jaquan Brisker last week hitting the quarterback in the legs. He knew he had to stay up
Appreciate
high.
you pulling up, my boy.
5 misses this year, at least 2 field goals made in 5 games this year.
So like
53 yards.
at the bottom you got the
Right
little
hash, kick up to
what
the
you call
north end of Soldier
the X,
Field, limping
what you
towards
call
the
it.
uprights. It is no good.
You leave out
To the right.
of the sports talk and then jump right back in.
3 of 6 from 50
Way to go,
plus
Blake,
this
for missing
year.
that
The Bears
53-yarder.
continue to pitch this first quarter shutout.
'Cause I
3-0.
just turned you up.
Bears have the lead. 2:55 to go. Here.
Let me see. Say something for me, Ant.
No, I'm not here though.
Nope, I don't hear you. Give me a minute. Let's find out.
Go.
Find out. And I ain't saw you. Let me see. Go ahead and let me see. I'm gonna make sure. I don't want to kick. Back out of this chat room. I don't know the button function. I guess it'd be like the actual little phone icon. Hang it up and then come on back in. I can't believe you missed that field goal, Chelsea. I need that type of stuff to happen, and that is the opportunity for my team to go out there and kick a field goal. Do what they need to do. I can hear you now.
Yeah, we got you. All right, then. What's down, bitch?
I figured it already. What happened with you, man?
Damn, baby, New Orleans finals in the building, man. What's down?
Man, what's happening with that 53-yard miss?
You ain't walking in the building, man. What's down?
I needed that. Hey, now I told y'all we was gonna bring along New Orleanians so they can have some non-biased tape.
What's down with it?
So what do you know? Give me some tidbits about your team in the interim while we on the little break here. What's some bright spots you got to look forward to on your team despite the record?
Well, I need better quarterback play from Rattler, but he's coming along good. Our wide receivers, we starting to get a little chemistry. Running backs, I'm still kind of iffy because Kamara is kind of like, on that downhill type of deal.
Yeah.
Defense, honestly, we got key players that's too old in key positions. Our D-line, Jordan, it's time for you to go out 2-3 steps for real. David, that's my nigga in the middle. Came out of Arkansas State. Big dog, it's time for you to hang it up. You did about 12 years in the league in the middle linebacker spot. You know what I'm talking about? Secondary pretty young, but we kind of inexperienced. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But experience gonna come with game time. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only way you really get experience like that.
So got to get picked on a little bit.
Yeah, you got to get picked on to see where you at. You see what I'm saying? To see where you at in the water. So overall, we knew we weren't going to be that good this year, but we're hoping that light bulb starts to click toward the end of the season because we got some division games coming up.
Good running game,
and we ain't play Atlanta, Tampa, or Carolina yet.
In there with his orange.
So it's going to be meat on the bone after this game here. But at the end of the day, we young, right? First time head coach. You know what I'm saying? I like Kellen Moore, even when he was at Boise State as a quarterback back in the day.
Across the 45
but
on a yard or two.
we got to start getting more personnel to fit that scheme. If you look at where he came from Philadelphia, they had the weapons for Hurst to do his thing. So we kind of got to get the same thing. We need another wide receiver. We need a third wide receiver, though, for real.
One of those big guys.
But we're going to be all right, you know.
Look at Chelsea Cowboy fans. He says he missed Kellen Moore.
Luther Burden in the lineup as well. Swift.
No, she did. Dumbass, y'all let him go. D-line still need to step up too. We ain't create no pressure, bro. D-line need to come alive.
Quincy Riley knocking him out of bounds.
Come on, Romy, wrong. I need a couple people to go ahead and do their thing on this offense. I have, parlay bets and everything. And we can just stop being a fan.
Nice man-to-man block by Fields and a defensive tackle. He held up to his responsibility.
Speaking of defensive coordinators, shout out to making sure that I might have one for the long haul because he ain't going nowhere for he won't be no head coach.
I like your quarterback. I like Larry Williams. I like Dog. I met Dog when I won to Chicago. Preseason game.
Davis comes in and lays the
I like the development Caleb has right now. He's starting to be able to see the field holistically. Settle your feet to kind of match up with the arm. I want to see the consistency and the accuracy improve, obviously. But I think overall, right now, at the 6th game of the season, I won't say right on schedule because I don't know what the schedule is, but I see the progress week to week.
From the 42 of the same.
Let's go. We still got in the gas in the tank.
I think it's the attention to detail. I think he didn't. We know he got the talent, but the idea that he knows where he's supposed to be going on his play, what the play is meant to do. Like I think just in the preseason and kind of growing, understanding what the concepts are to take advantage of the defense versus when that go awry, you don't know what to do afterward.
And that's why I say like you can start to see him get into his secondary reads and so on and so forth like that. It really does show the progress in him reading progressions and everything else.
Absolutely. He still got to learn to do.
There we go, Romy Wrong.
Rookie and the Bears have a
I hate that you're ahead of
the Saints 25 to the 23.
I think you're a whole player ahead of me.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll leave that one out right there. This that we listening to is not ahead of you, right?
They brought 5. They were all picked up in the complete.
No, I don't hear what we're listening to.
Okay. Okay. All right.
By DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, I'm not listening to the stream because then I get an echo.
Okay, duly noted.
I listen to the chat and the stream.
Okay.
Wide open. Really?
DJ Moore and the give to Luther Burden.
Yeah, me and AD on the same stream. We'll play.
Okay.
Taylor, the cornerback,
duly noted.
I'm still first quarter, 49 seconds left.
Create a lot of motion and
me and you are the same spot. I think he just one play ahead.
Second down and 11.
I can dig that.
Bears lead.
I'll refrain on my one play.
The rain is gone, waiting for the big wins, but so far
it's a shame I got so much access to everything except for the actual visual right now. The rain taking me down over here.
We eating that good way to stay home, DN. Chase Young, you pissing me off too. All the money we gave your ass for 1 year, you just not coming back.
I mean, he always been an injury-prone guy.
Was he injured?
He injured. That's his career.
That's his career. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they
his whole career been since Ohio State injury, Washington, in New Orleans. That's why he get out of 1 year deals because I can't trust you to stay healthy.
You have heard
game. We don't pay your ass all the money for
their game in Bolingbrook.
1 year. You only playing what?
Alexander
half the season
herself.
Bolingbrook remains the most desirable
southwest suburban location. I know he don't like
it.
Oh man, look at my girl hitting me up from Chicago.
How welcoming we are to the many businesses who recently have made Bolingbrook their home.
So if you're
what I want to do is I want to be up more than 3 before any type of swelling of the chest begins.
In Chicago,
go ahead and get some points on the board.
Just a game.
I need to see the whole thing out here.
There's only one drink that brings the flavor, Dr. Pepper. And now it could be your ticket into the Dr. Pepper Bears Ticket Sweepstakes at drpepperticketsweeps.com.
She cutting up.
Tickets to an upcoming game. Terms and conditions may apply.
Go down, baby. Y'all didn't win the game yet.
With Aurelio's Pizza.
I don't care about winning. I care about one.
Since 1959. This is Joe Aurelio inviting you to indulge in our
I know at halftime I'm gonna go to my own concession
100%
stand.
real mozzarella and your favorite premium toppings like our fresh ground Italian sauce. Dine in, carry out, or have it delivered. Visit Aurelio'sPizza.com or the location nearest you. Download the Aurelio's app and start earning rewards today. Aurelio's Pizza. It's a sauce.
Yeah, man.
Hey, do you still in Louisiana now?
Nah, not at the current moment, big bro.
Okay, where you located now?
Mobile, Alabama.
South to north as we look
okay.
field, trying
right down the street. Where we went to
yeah, it's 2 hours. It's 2 hours away.
2 yards for the Bears.
Okay.
104 on third down.
Where you went to school at?
With just one first down, 27 total yards. And
okay. We Bama State in the building.
Bears.
Okay.
And that is
well, you go there.
Threatening. And
he graduated with me.
Really
That's my
classmate.
classmate.
Great situation first.
We ain't got to sit in needle classes all the time. That's how I know my man
AD. Second quarter underway.
We've been down since the academic.
Caleb at the gun, 5 of 9 of that first quarter.
1 year or 2 years later, you sure? I can't remember.
A year.
Safety's
graduation. Graduation. You graduated probably 04 or 05.
Didn't feel so good for Anderson.
Okay, so yeah.
Pickup of 3. He may be just about 5'7". Granderson 6'4".
Hurricane Katrina, yeah. Okay, then.
But really, in the reality of football, the young guy needs a whole opening. He needs to be able to use his speed and vision, and then his balance to get more positive yards at it. If you have him facing these 300-plus pounders at or near the line of scrimmage,
once they graduate, I need house no more.
He could have. But on guy 3 for 20, 4 for 10 for Swift, and on guy still in. The Doomsday to the left.
That's what happened when you were young boy or the roommates.
Up away from Chase Young.
Yeah, Allen first, didn't he?
Doing his best to block. Caleb to the side.
That's when you roomed up with Greg, right?
Wings it out of bounds.
No, you was right before.
Yeah.
Back of the end zone.
Last stop was the best stop.
Wow. Caleb moving around at that third down, does not find an opening, avoiding trouble and trying to keep the play alive for the very last heartbeat. And now they'll bring in Jake Moody once again on 4th and 8.
The initial exit route by Kyle Monongai to the left-hand side is where you'd want to go to the ball. But as soon as he started scrambling over to the right, he lost vision with Monongai, and then he was out of the play. Him there, and it would have been
to grab a flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. Right half mark.
Just make it.
Appears to be at his back, but it is a gusty wind here and there. Snapping.
Oh, to get my dog on this motherfucker. Brother, he played for Chicago Bears.
And it's good for Jake Moody from 30. Caps a 9-play, 35-yard
that gotta be dope right there.
By the
what
Bears,
year you play?
And it's a 6-0 lead.
I'll play the 9.
Last 2 weeks, 2 more this week.
Yeah, I'll play the 9.
Moment 6-0 Bears on the Bears Radio Network.
This is the Run My Own Business.
Anthony Marshall. You can look him up.
This is the Retire Early Dream.
Marshall.
This is Busey.
Yeah, Anthony Marshall.
Dreams and possibilities.
DB out of LSU.
Didn't Ed get drafted by the Chicago Bears?
Relationships.
For the fullback?
What?
Because we're here to help you achieve the life
I believe got drafted by the Packers. He signed to the practice squad with the Bears.
Since 1868.
But just like roommate. What was the roommate name? Both of them got drafted by the Packers.
It's Toyota. With an adult-sized third row, everyone's welcome in the Grand Highlander.
Yeah, I know Earl got drafted by the Packers.
To each of us.
Yeah. Earl, that was number 9. That was my DNA.
Vienna with an available rear.
I know Earl got drafted by the Packers. I thought Ed went.
Yeah, he went on the practice squad though.
To the Bears or to the 49ers.
No, I'm saying he played on. He was on the Bears practice squad, but
Toyota.
Yeah.
Let's go places.
Well, I know the Packers had got him coming out of Bama State.
Chicago.com's contractors for finishes and protective coatings in the most iconic venues, interior spaces, and essential infrastructure. Our painters apply industry-leading commercial and industrial finishes inside and out. So your biggest assets always.
I'm talking about, man, we got the Bama State people on the line. This big. I'm talking about.
Has your free list.
Well, you know, until right then, I wouldn't have thought about that particular coincidence.
For a great finish, start with finishingchicago.com.
Did you show the evolution from
19 weeks pregnant, I
adolescence
found out my blood was
to
attacking
old man football watching?
And my team said her only chance at survival was a rare procedure.
Top ranked in Illinois for obstetrics and
You know,
gynecology
at
by U.S.
18,
News and World Report.
as much as I might have a professional love for sport,
Medicine Clinic treats
the
high-risk
focus of
pregnancies
it,
from
if
across
it wasn't something being
Chicagoland.
played,
They performed an
covering
unprecedented
sports and everything like that, wouldn't have been
blood
something I ever would have thought about
transfusions
an
to ensure
undergrad type
Ellen
of.
and her baby
At least
had a
I should have, but I
compatible
never
blood
thought
type.
about it.
Today,
Welcome in, how
my
you feeling
baby is
today?
healthy and
Salute.
full of life.
Northwestern Medicine.
What them Lions gonna do
better.
today, man? You losing to them fighting Baker Mayfield, so y'all winning, man. I got to bet both ways.
Baker's gonna take that.
6-0 Bears have the lead on a pair of Jake Moody field goals, and he will kick off right to left. Back deep
Yeah,
for
Lions,
New Orleans, twin returners. One of them
They got our number
is
right now.
Mason Tipton.
It's cool.
Ain't no problem with it, babe.
Is the dangerous one.
See on the other side of the
This guy is Mr. 40+, both in receiving and in the
right
return
now.
game. A very dangerous player that, no doubt, they'll try to keep it away from this returner. This season,
We got 6-0 as the
he
game.
is number 5 of the league in punt returns.
Oh yeah,
Kick
Jared
returns,
Goff with
23
that
on average,
illegal
but
motion.
He,
It was a little crazy, but you know, we got
That was a nice play though. That was a good play though.
You know where
I can
not to
understand
kick
that.
the ball, so it gives you
That was a nice play.
half the
That's the
field
same thing I
to
can
put
feel
it in
about
the
being
proper
pissed
spot.
about fake offensive
run up,
pass
and here's the
interferences.
boot, and it will sail
Just
to
keep
the far
taking
side of the
catches
field,
away
and
from
Neal.
coasting.
I was
And
wrong. It
touchdowns
was
being taken
24.
away for
Neal
ticky
was the
tack
return man,
face
but
mask.
It's a touchback, and
Playing these games.
you take a knee, so the Saints will come out left to right, trailing 6-0.
Lost the game like that. That's that like how Alabama State lost the damn Jackson State the other damn day.
But they managed
And
to
sometimes you know how it bounced
limit the
that way.
Bears to just 6
You
points.
can't explain the
And you're going
inexplicable.
to keep an eye on this for the rest of the day now, how this
Move
all
on to the
plays
next
out.
one.
It gives them an attackable field position here after that kick into the end zone.
You damn right to get 1 yard, nigga.
Yard line, and this is a play that they may want to try to get a big play.
Saints bring a man in motion on their side. That's Valet. First down and 10 for the 35. Rattler on the bootleg fake.
All right, baby, let's show what we can do in the shot, man. That's right.
And lets it rip, and it's incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, at the urging of the Saints sidelines, draws a penalty, and it's a late throw on that flag. Devon Valet one-on-one with
It's on the defense number 49. That's a spot foul. You're not mad.
Tremaine Edmonds. Tom, you buying that one?
Defense don't
Yeah, I am, because
like
he
us.
really never turned to face the football. They went for a seam route on the right-hand
Yeah,
side.
one of y'all start linebackers still out there. Ain't his name Swell or something like that?
I mean,
Spencer Rattler,
Sewell, this is
built
a
to
first year.
line
He a
himself
first
by
year
climbing up
as far
inside
as
the pocket,
playing.
identified
But
the
you-
sideline
That
route.
interference. That interference. Come on, give me that.
Yeah, he ain't turned his head. He ain't turned his head. No.
Get us no matter what. They don't like us.
In motion,
He ain't
They
turned
on
his
the
head.
same team as Troy Aikman.
back. Bears are blitzing. Gordon coming after Rattler, and he's going to bring him down.
What I tell you? I told y'all, go check it out. We talked about this early, me and Ken P, that Kyler Gordon was going to get a sack. Shout out to Ken. Shout out to me. We love predicting things right. Hashtag I told you so. Let's go, Spider-Man.
45 attempts prior to that. 6-0 Bears. Drops him back 4 yards to the 47.
He got lost in that traffic, Jeff. All
Love
those
it.
white
I
jerseys
love
to
it.
the right-hand side.
Well, he has
Tyler
pressure on the
Gordon
quarterback in a
around
minute.
all that traffic.
Last 2
Kamara
games.
comes off the right side into the back.
Yeah, y'all got to generate blitz and generate pressure.
35 up the far side. Hedge mark.
You understand the
There's a
assignment,
penalty.
now go do it.
To get pressure, but we'll take it.
With a
As
nice
long as we
run
get
on the
there.
RPO, but Ed is coming back.
Ain't true. Let's go, Mo.
Legal formation on the offensive tackle was
Bring it back some more.
5-yard penalty. Second
I don't want you to getting close to my end zone.
That was your fault.
Such
nigga.
immediacy
I'll
that
take
you
him back.
knew that it was an offensive penalty there. And Spencer Rattler, he works the play the way it was supposed to work. However, they didn't have anybody on the opposite
Really?
side of the right tackle.
Yep.
Rashid leaves the line.
Now, what I don't like is that we only kicking field goals. We need to get in the end zone.
Now
Right in the
into
east.
their own
Keep
territory.
us around,
Sloppy,
baby.
sloppy
Second and
game. A couple
19.
button up to change that.
Dennis Allen might be aggressive here from the 48 on the Bears logo. Play clock to 6. One safety back deep, corners off the ball. The Bears load up the line of scrimmage.
Come on, boys.
Cooks in motion to the left. Snap is
something
back
for me.
Rattler. Brisker's coming on the blitz. Hits him in the chest. Gobbles him up. Down he goes. Back to back. Defensive back sacks.
You see what happened when you got both of them boys healthy?
Stay aggressive.
Yo, fix
Close at
the
9. Brisker
screen
and
on
Gordon
the screen.
celebrating each other's accomplishments
How
on
so?
back-to-back down.
The most important,
It says profile
impressive
message.
thing about that
Use
sack
about
by
you
Jaquan
know,
Brisker was the way he
must have options
disengaged from the blocker
selected
in the backfield.
over the
He
share screen.
actually threw him aside and was
It said
never
volume.
slow to stride.
Here we
and made the
go.
sack.
Here's J-Mac in our own National Bank side.
Man.
The crowd starting to whip into a frenzy here.
Yeah, you got to love the tenacity by
about that?
Gordon.
What kind of Camaro? See what I'm talking about Camaro, bro?
Yeah, you just said it. You just said it.
He says
telling you, bro, I
a
know
step
this.
slower.
28. Brisker
You
again.
just said it.
Down for the interception. They could not pick it up.
They're going to call a legal hit.
They're going to call it a legal hit.
Brisker.
Let them see that.
I mean, the good thing is he ain't fumble. I thought it was going to be a fumble.
I can't believe they call it roughing now. Hey, you playing, man?
Absolute killer. You had him off the field. You had him 3rd and 28, and now first down.
Yeah, Dennis Allen did a nice job of running a confusing front. He only rushed 4 guys and then brought Brisker. When Brisker went to swipe the arms away of the quarterback, his right arm.
So we ain't blocking that. All right.
And that will definitely not be permitted. Oh, my goodness. Love the aggressiveness, though. First and 10 to the 46 in the States with new life.
I take it anywhere I can get it.
6-0 Bears. They hand off Kamara. He is
Any way I can get it.
A couple of times by a bunch of Bears. That has been the temperature of this defense is ferocious game tackling. Many hats to the ball.
But is that passive? But is that a legitimate call?
The Bears defense.
I mean, it is. The spirit of it is he made contact.
I'm gonna just be honest, bro. That's a bad call.
So you violating the spirit.
I don't know what the actual rule is.
They violating the spirit of the rule. So like, yeah.
Anything above the neck.
Nothing. It's going. I don't care how you touch
I
him.
felt like you hit the arm first.
It don't matter.
Could not reel it in.
Okay.
You can't touch his head at
I
all.
want to be consistent.
Yeah,
I'll just take consistency. I'll go with it.
It's ticky tack or as soft as it is. You can't make no contact with his helmet, inadvertent or anything otherwise. They're gonna get you for it.
Sweat off his face.
Yeah.
Gonna be a flat.
Don't bring your towel out.
Bodies now in place, including Neal, the running back. Old National Bank sideline report, J-Mac.
But I'm a defensive man, so I gotta call.
Yeah, 3rd and 28.
Well, that was like 3rd and 20. Oh, come on.
Yep, Olave dealing with a hip entering the game. 3rd and 9. Crawford here. 6 on the play clock.
Good read,
He's gonna throw another.
3 on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think he's gonna throw another.
Good strong run.
He's gotta keep him off tempo.
There you go, boys.
Sit up and runs 35 to the 40. Dodging the tackle 45 to midfield. He's got
Now you know something about to come over because he's laughing. What they about to do?
Now that's like the old days with Lovie Smith. You get a convoy of blockers, you start returning these picks for big yards. Already a pick 6 this year. And the interception by...
There we go!
Let's go, baby! Let's go, fire!
Go! I want to see this again and make sure
what
that they say he's
a
down by
return!
contact if he was around.
You playing fast?
Nope.
On an in-cut to Mason, tipped in
We getting to him both ways.
Ends the streak.
Fumbles.
A very few interceptions. Yards on the return.
Third takeaway today, is it, or second?
Play brought to you by Binny's Beverage Depot. Don't miss the Binny's Toast of the
I think it's second.
Second. So we got a forced fumble and we got an interception. We got 2 sacks.
It's probably not worth drinking.
Now you got him.
Kool-Aid is being consumed right now. So I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, lying.
He was open. He just threw it too late. He waited for
Yeah.
the turn and set
He waited and said, "Throw him open." Yep.
The pass was late. The pass late.
You got to throw him open. You can't wait.
Want to go in?
You want to see it first.
Be selfish. I want points out of it.
The Chiefs BS is getting. Oh, we need a new storyline. What's the new storyline we need? Chelsea.
Pick up that baton and let her rip.
We talked a little bit about it in the
Tap
break.
Pro on his pumpkin spice and Lions love.
Do not let that exterior run.
Come on, bro. We don't do good in cold weather any damn way.
Well, you know, today I will say when it gets to like 60 and it's raining and everything, it can be a dreary type of day where you really don't want to be dealing with it sometimes in the Midwest. So it's raining outside right now, and it's not a day that I want to be outside.
Cut back, lowers his shoulders, and gets
Look at
a
it.
nice
Why you late?
inside the 25, spills out at the 22-yard line of New Orleans, just outside the red zone on his best run.
He said he's going to get that get back on the Bucks today.
And DeAndre Swift now with 4,000 career rushing yards, also has 250 2 career receptions and closing in.
I don't mind Chelsea's parody of the NFL, and it's always parody in the NFL. I don't mind that the Chiefs get there every year. My simple retort to that is beat them.
We need a touchdown right here. Preferably you're wrong.
I can't
run.
I can only be annoyed with the things my team doesn't do. I can't believe that my team been around for 120 years and they don't want them to win. And DeAndre is looking like DeAndre these days.
You know what? They don't, because we show up no matter what.
Yeah.
Was by Demario Davis.
And it's one of those things, there's a market that ain't going nowhere. So
yeah.
Whereas you got other markets that come and go depending on success.
I need you, yeah. Okay.
They don't, we're going to be there regardless.
I get that.
Same reason why Madison Square sell out every damn game.
You said something right there. Privilege. I call it the Reinsdorf effect.
Absolutely.
I am going to pull up, Ty. I wish I was off to have the time to go live every day, man. I love how we get to use all the people on our team. It's refreshing to know that all these things we got called. Right. Shout out to Travis Homer. Real quick side note. I was a guy who was totally annoyed with Travis Homer returning to the team because I said, what does Travis Homer do for the team? What Travis Homer does for this team right now is allow for Roshan Johnson to run the goddamn ball. And he is running possessed every time.
Shout out.
Motions right.
Shout out.
Adunze out to the right. Snap.
Man.
Giving his Swift.
I know how I felt about this sleeve on top of your helmet. They don't bother me as much.
Touchdown! Touchdown Bears!
But we're not tackling them.
You're not tackling them?
Aggressive. Run the football.
They're not tackling. They ain't doing shit today.
Set up the play for you.
I think that's a good combination, man. Roshan and
a battering ram and Swift, and they mix in Manunga. All three of them. What we talked about earlier in the season. All three of them are going to be critically affected to the team. Roshan is 235. He's a battering ram, bro. Y'all got there? Okay, thank you. I ain't want to say nothing about it. Way to go, DeAndre. Way to go. I didn't want to give my claps away for DeAndre getting an 11-yard touchdown run. We wanted 6. Now we doubled up. Are they going for 2 or what? What y'all think?
Touchdown. That's good, by the way. 13-0 Bears. Touchdowns brought to you by Hard Rock Indiana.
I always prefer to go for it, but you know, if the coach want to go for one, I'm not mad. That's what I say.
Radio Network.
Okay, they kick it.
Boy, trash.
Taylor Swift, man, look, I care nothing about no damn Taylor Swift and no football. So that drive me up a wall anytime they talk about some Taylor Swift. I don't care if y'all get engaged. I don't care if y'all have 12 kids. Who cares? Like, do you? Happy for you. Are you still playing good football, Travis? Like, the business plans be heinous out here. How they get you set up for future success. Like, let's go ahead and line our pockets right now with my fiance
Illinois State is the
fame and everything. I still got buzz. Now me and the brother got a podcast. Travis looking into acting. Like, I understand it. I ain't mad. Browns winning 10-3 right now. Does anybody bet on that game for the Browns to win? I do want the under to stay there.
Learn more and apply for admission
at
illinoisstate.edu/admission.
Everything, but right now the storylines and everything they got going on as far as the coverage of him and Taylor is solely for the purpose of her PR team and his going ahead and making sure that they have the narratives set up around them at the right time so that they never leave the public eye. You know, like right when it's almost time for Travis to retire, now he engaged. Like, you know, not because it can go together. Like, football is done. I don't have to travel. We can assume a family and this, that, and the third. The narrative works well.
Until someone burns.
But nobody cares. Nobody cares, though.
The bottle opener. Dude, that happened one
but
time.
I guess everybody cares because it's a highly covered thing.
Thank you very much. Smart
Taylor Swift take over Monday Night Football more than
unlike your cousin trying to toss a spiral.
So.
And it actually tastes like beer.
However it goes,
like those mystery seltzers
they're going to get their money. I'm going to tune into the machine, and I'm going to figure out a way for my team to be relevant as Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, because it feels good when the Bears are popping. That's all I'm gonna say. 13-0 is the score right now. second quarter, 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter. I do believe they get the ball at the half, so we want to do something special to get another score. Let's get one more.
You got to get a score before the half.
Oh no, sir! I only want us to do that. Now, if you have to do so, you can do so with Chris Olave.
Everybody in the world want a lot of things, bro.
Well, you know, I don't want a lot of things today. Just keep y'all out of there. But if Olave get in there, I won't complain. As I stated, don't do it too many times. But if Chris get in that end zone, you know, I'm gonna do that dance with you a little bit.
Neal, top of the field, tipped into the near side. It sails end over end into the end zone, and Tipton will take a knee. So that end zone kickoff
on my anytime touchdown, Crenshaw got him a touchdown today. Swifty got a touchdown today. Let's see who else gonna get a touchdown today.
Okay, Kansas City 14-0 on the Raiders.
Okay, I need that to change up. Raiders, I got you covering the spread. Please. Ashton Denty, somebody go out there and score. I need a touchdown right now. Don't get no field goal because they're going to keep scoring touchdowns.
Hill takes the direct step, firing out of his cannon and bringing it down. That is Dominique Robinson blasting the quarterback, and that is a loss right there. All the way back to the 26-yard line. Second and 19, New Orleans.
I don't know if they thought they were going to try to influence Dominique Robinson out of position, but really the tight end, number 14,
that I don't
down and try to
hate at all.
Never really got a
when y'all go back in the beginning of the segment, you will see clearly in my 5 keys to the game, execute the simplistic things.
There we go.
When you execute simplicities and you get a 9-yard loss by Dominique Robinson, making strides this year himself, I love it.
TJ Edwards. 5-3 arriving on the
I appreciate them types of things. That show me that Dennis Allen was getting things out of players. Noah Sewell, that we talked about earlier, AD. When you talk about Don Robb, both of those are players that have been on my roster for 3 years or more, and they were on the outskirts of being cut and relegated as lost cause and wasted picks. Now, this year, they actually starting to show improve and show the fruits of what the GM drafted, and nobody gives credit to that. They talk about all the misses still. But second and 19, that's where they want to go.
We're teeing off right now.
Why not?
One down the right sideline for Olave, out of bounds. He makes the catch, sealed off by Tyreek Stevenson. Most targeted receivers in the National Football League.
I'm liking the development of some of the players who we already had high hopes for, but now they get to have the opportunity to thrust themselves into a larger role and establish themselves as an alpha, the alpha, and not have to be criticized or ridiculed by plays of the past. You take every week to change the narrative. And the way you change the narrative is by changing the narrative.
4th and 20.
So
line of scrimmage, the
24-yard get that, return this punt. Let's see what's going to happen.
Left-footed punter sends it up the elevator shaft. And
can I get some Duvernay? Can I get some Duvernay magic?
Stoll picks it up. Bears are going to get really good field position, and you can feel it.
Don't you hold your breath. No, don't you hold your breath.
I say I take good field position. I guess I don't. However you get it, I don't got to.
For 0 or negative yards.
Because this dude,
13-0 Bears. Will break on the Bears.
He ain't no Velas. So I ain't, salute to you being fundamental.
Oh, okay. I mean, why would you bring up Baylor? Why would you bring up Baylor?
Truck accident.
Because he ain't that. He's never been that. I'm not invoking anything on Devin. He missed a solid. He used to be electrifying in Baltimore.
I've always felt it's important.
I know he's not the guy that's referenced.
I mean, they are kind of changing the rules in the NFL so the punt return, kick return are less important.
They are less effective. They are. And so that's what I'm saying. I've seen him perform in his career when and so Devin, I saw this Devin. I still saw him produce when the rules were still a little less stringent.
They have over
now
60
I
years of
totally understand what you're saying. So
serving over 40,000
I
clients.
guess
Personal injury, car accidents, truck
and
accidents,
that
wrong
I
foot,
want. This is what I want. Punt returns. I think you should still be able to do a bit more with.
Call my friends at the Verdoliak Law Group.
Kick returns. I can't understand how they set them up.
Friends and neighbors, and they will do great to you too.
That's a fair compliment.
VLG Law.
I'm saying I agree that we want more.
Yeah, but he reliable. He reliable. Good enough.
Because when you change the past, like gone, like they don't.
You don't notice him out there.
Yeah, they changed the rules because that ain't. I don't even know why. I think is it a safety thing?
No, that's a guy. They say safety, but I don't really believe they believe it themselves. I don't believe they believe that themselves. They say it's under the safety rule right there.
Why do you think they changed it? If it's not for safety, then why would you change it?
Because of the lawsuits that can come along with that particular play, the high frequency, how they change the kickoff returns and everything.
Yeah. They saying that shit because of the concussions and all that.
Right.
It's because of the lawsuits that can come along with it.
They want to get rid of the number one exciting play in football, which that's what the kickoff is. But they said that's the play that has produced the most injury and concussions.
Yeah.
So
that's what I was saying. We're talking about how we don't love our kick and punt returner, but at the same time, you're coming from an era of Devin Hester. Like the rules have changed in the NFL, so that's gone away. You're not going to get somebody to do that because it's just the way they changed the rules of the game. So I would take reliable and flashes because if we're not going to get what we used to get. And I'm okay with a better offense. We don't necessarily have to have it, but the idea that we're going to have, a punt return or a kick return every 2-3 games, that's not going to happen. The rules don't allow for that.
Yeah, well, see, I don't want no punt return like that. Go ahead.
Okay, that's my opinion on the whole thing. The rules is bullshit because it's very contradictory if you're looking at it from my perspective. You're going to say you change the game of the kickoff because of the injuries and the concussions that has been produced over the years on that level. Yet, college and high school still remains the regular kickoff. So what importance are you going to say about safety of players when you still got it going on the college level and the high school level?
No legal statutes. I'm telling y'all, it's a lawsuit that the players can have now.
They really don't give a fuck about the concussions thing. Okay, this is basically a picture that is being painted.
Yeah, it is. It's legal liability. Later on, the players' union will sue you.
They don't talk about that shit because they make too much money off of it. But they gotta show the society
that I care.
I totally agree. What your boy name is that was for the Redskins? Dan Snyder, the owner. He let that shit come out when he sold the team. They really don't care about the players, bro. But they got to do something. So what's putting? It ain't nothing putting out a couple of millions when you're a billionaire. This is a multi-millionaire business.
Absolutely. When when you're a billionaire and you're talking to millionaires, it's a different conversation.
Exactly. So I don't mind putting out a couple of million, and I'm gonna flip that and turn it into a couple of billions.
Right. I can pay you $10 million and have billions on the side.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, baby.
We ain't all the same in the room. You work for me, even though you're a millionaire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is my league.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? This is my league.
But the commissioners
the owners run the league. Matter of fact, Jerry Jones is the main one that runs the NFL. Everybody else fall up under him. The commissioner don't even run the NFL, bro.
Well, the commissioner works for everybody, so that's understood already. I mean, he the meat shield. 26 yards by DJ. You need stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm disappointed in his mom. How the hell you name your child Kool-Aid? The hell?
She's not disappointed in his mom.
Like, bro, that's that brother.
As you should be.
Nickname, like, you know what I'm saying?
Not a nickname. Yeah.
Friendly fire by the Saints. Two of their
that was good.
hurting Alante Taylor and also
gotta hold people accountable.
Both on the Bears sideline now.
She sounds like she's still in her 20s or 30s. Name your fucking child Kool-Aid.
Y'all know.
Let's go, Caleb. Do something with it. Do something with it.
Well, Rome getting up though and doesn't.
Do something with it.
Of the trainer. We're gonna break.
Ooh, that's a double pump, right?
First half.
Okay. At least don't get sacked. Don't get sacked.
I mean, sometimes you got to
Rock
just
Casino,
get rid of the ball.
Indiana wants to
Let us see another play.
Every Friday
if you can make something out of the one that's there in front of you, try
Look at the dogs on the side. They need them, boy.
To boost your chance of winning a guaranteed $50,000.
I don't get it out. I don't get defense sometimes. I really don't. I don't understand why defenses don't fucking shut down every week. It's 5 on 7.
Just off exit 6.
It's 5 on 7.
Quick release.
Never match up.
Quick release.
If this be a
get some
good
good runs,
it
you start playing tentative.
About that
you don't hit that hole as aggressive as you used to.
That one guy.
You know that dude can freeze you and put it in the belly of that running back.
And 50 million fans wide.
That's when you get a successful running game.
With the light.
The difference between the stagnant, where ain't nobody doing too much, you start to get a little more confidence. Now, it's raining outside. You on the road.
Everybody do their assignment, Sean. It's 5 on 7.
Whether you're building robots,
I like the smallest word you use in the world, but it's super large. You said if.
I understand that, but I'm paying you for this. It's 5 on 7.
Bill Belichick used to be the one guy. Bill Belichick used to be the guy that said, "Do your job." We know that 20, but we know 28 teams out of 32 don't do their job. In essence, being honest, let's be honest.
But me and Post had this conversation all the time. My issue is not about, it's the money I'm paying. My expectations based off the money I'm paying. I get the market dictates what I pay you. But if I'm paying you top tier dollars, I expect top tier performance. I really don't care that that the market demanded I pay you. I want the results to reflect the money I'm paying you. And in pro sports in general, it's one of the only places where you get paid based off of potential versus off of actual productivity.
Yes. And so I know how that game is played.
That burns me. If I'm investing piss poorly in my receiving core and they are subpar.
Exactly.
But if I'm paying you top tier dollars and they subpar, I don't care.
I understand that. But, you know, some of those things are directly tied together. Like, you playing with bum Cam Ward type of something. You blaming me for not producing? He threw the ball to me. It's factors in how things go to all of that. Just like today, I excuse none of them. I'm saying this Southern team came to the Midwest. It's cold and rainy outside. They losing already. They starting to lose. They fire. I know what you're supposed to do, but I also know the human error says that you won't do that often.
So what's your take on, okay, so we building a new stadium. It's going to be inside.
I thought like
one of the advantages, case in point here, it's cold outside. Lambeau, cold outside. Now we finna go to a whole different environment where do we lose our advantage when it comes to cold weather games?
Well, I mean, you might say that.
You gotta take the good with the bad, though, bro.
You make it neutral now. Nobody has no element to bitch about. So, in pristine conditions anywhere, you would be able to operate high level, right? I understand that we want the cold to help you out. One, you got a rooftop if you wanted to crack it open or something. You got windows if they want to open them up. However they want. You don't have to do any of them things if you are as good as you need to be. Plus, we've had so many years that bare weather didn't really mean anything for us.
Why?
Because sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't do things right. Now you gotta throw it. That's right.
Throw it wrong.
All right.
Williams in the pocket, throws right, caught. Loveland hitting the back. And that'll be a Bears first down at the 6-yard line.
But I don't think he'll throw it.
Knocked out of bounds on the top of the field. And the Bears get a first down. Justin Reed, the veteran and captain on that defense for the Saints, knocked him out of bounds. 9 yards, and the Bears are first and goal.
Nice throw.
Like
nice place throw, but it was really a nice catch by Colston Loveland there. Kind of flying through in the air, making sure that he can make the catch and get his feet down inbound.
Comes out along with DeAndre Swift. Manungai enters the lineup now offensively for the Bears.
First and goal.
Manungai in it.
There we go.
Rutgers.
That Loveland 84, command 85.
They motion Zacchaeus, but they give up the middle. Manungai fighting for yards. Manungai still.
Way to work, Loveland.
They're pushing the pile inside the one. It's a rugby match to the end zone. And the Bears win that battle or not?
Not like me winning flag football championship right there. Cut out to the sideline.
We're lifted off the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like reaction like that.
What we about to do?
Yeah, I mean, listen,
It ain't gonna be good.
stopped their
Reactions like that.
Not bad. This ain't
right
good.
on top of it, seeing it, and then when his feet came up off the
Coming
ground,
from whose
he was
perspective?
lifted in
A Bears fan.
That's the right call to be made by the official, but good effort.
Yeah, I just wanted more. Yeah, I just wanted more.
A little bit of rugby right there.
Yeah, I thought about Cuz right there.
I don't like that play, bro. I don't like that. I think they should ban that. I don't think they should do that, dog.
I know.
The ball being
That's all levels of cheap.
He'll give you his thoughts as well. He's not shot.
I think the ball should be
Well, see, it should be, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Once you start forward progress, bro, that's it.
No, but they keep talking about.
Playing with happening in the game.
They keep talking about some banning the tush push. The tush push is already banned.
It's all good.
They say there is no time when you can assist the ball carrier across the goal line with pushes.
That's what that's the rule I came
That's
up
what
on.
the rule is in the NFL already.
About 4 yards behind
But they don't uphold it because you can circumvent. That's America.
Give to Monungai, slanting in.
Yeah, politics.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Touchdown Bears.
I'm just gonna say one thing and do another, just like we talk about with the concussions.
Oh yeah, boy, that's government now. We're talking now. You talking about government?
Yeah.
Little fight
We
going
talk
on.
about that all day.
Ball in the end zone. Monungai, you should have kept it. You should have taken that ball to the end
Let me
zone
go.
and give it to Tony.
Politicians and government, right there.
First
Let me get
NFL
over here.
touchdown.
Where's
Should
my
have kept
phone
the
at,
action.
everybody? Where's my phone at,
DJ the
everybody?
corner, roll the corner. DJ in the corner,
Are you serious?
Keep on running it. We're just gonna keep on running it. Okay.
Monungai, the rookie
I mean, I get it.
rounder.
You get it?
Also had a 14-yard run today.
Yeah, I get it.
Extra point now by Moody to cap an 8-play 55-yard drive at 4:35.
See, here's the thing, bro. I don't mind losing,
Bears are adding points.
but bro, we gonna just lay
It
down.
is up. It is good.
Chelsea,
At least give me a game to when I lose, bro. I like at least give me a game to lose.
it is supposed to be banned next year, Chelsea, but by the spirit of the NFL rule, the play is already banned, as you are not allowed to assist your ball carrier across any no leverage going forward. I.e. the rugby scrum. You're not allowed to do so already. So the rule is already there. They just going to officially tell you that particular play can't be used again because it's violating the rule like it always does, but they never call it. And I myself wouldn't have them to start calling it now because you ain't been doing it for 3 years. So let it ride until you officially abolish it again, and then don't do it no more. But this year, if they allow you to do it, if it's grandfathered in that you can be on some BS, by all means, I don't disregard rules or the way you circumvent rules. That's the America that I was raised in. Stop them.
He does. I mean, that
Find a way to circumvent it yourself. Sports is nothing more than a metric of trying to get a competitive edge, i.e. cheat, better than the other team, and don't get caught. But people can say how they want to. Don't get caught.
Bears. The kick by Moody now. Angles and a short step kick. This one in play. Neal in the far corner left from the 2 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20 to the 25. He runs across the 30-yard line. Nice return by the rookie running back. 31 yards on the return. And the Bears defense now will try to continue to pitch this first half shutout, create massive doubt in the New Orleans Saints on the road. Here in Chicago, a rainy morning and a
only Green Bay.
No rain right now, and the flags
the play.
Quiet. Not sure that's the case.
Now I don't know if ChatGPT will give it to you, Chelsea,
175 yards
so you
of
can
offense
fact
for
check
Bears.
me on
The Saints with 4.
the helping the ball carrier be
Here is
advanced
Rattler
by
now.
other linemen
In the gun.
and so on and
He's
so
got
forth.
Juwan Johnson
Mike
to
and
the left, 2-by-2 formation. Snap
Look
back
at
against
GGP on
four-man
that.
rush and a stun inside by Dio Dengbo to throw to Kamara. He is rocked by Ward.
He get a score before the half, dude, bro.
Illegal hit to the head. And the official that called it was 30
We
yards
get shut
away.
out.
It's ridiculous.
Yep.
And they wonder why they ass get beat up when they come home.
Kamara didn't see anything wrong with it.
This is the first time we beat the Saints. That's at 2008.
Yeah. And I always they stop using things like that. Like we don't play them all the time. And we've been playing. We're playing against Drew Brees and everything. Like we was playing against Drew Brees and stuff. We wasn't playing against Spencer Rattlers and them. Like they talking about 7 straight times. Yeah, they played us. Yeah, they played us again.
They don't like us.
They don't want to get too out of hand.
And so Tyler Gordon's going to hit him. He's got to bring all.
Yeah, that's unnecessary rough.
Rattler
he says unnecessary.
Yeah.
Exactly what that is.
Hit by TJ Edwards. Bears aggressive.
Did he go helmet to helmet? Oh, come on. Hit him in the shoulder.
Hey, that's what I say. That's what I say. It's ticky tagging and so but they being consistent right now with they ticky tag.
You see how he hit that helmet? You see how he hit that helmet?
Bang, I can understand the call, but when you watch that in slow mo,
They ain't gonna replay it though. They saw that bang bang.
Sure.
It's the rules, man. I'm telling you.
He saw the bang bang. Yeah.
man, the Bears get the worst calls in the league.
Well, yeah. And to be fair, just like I used to say, we got to really go ahead and earn the opportunity not to get job like that.
Beer of your Chicago Bears.
You gonna bite my finger off, bro?
This is the Bears Radio Network.
Well,
Getting the kids to practice
Chelsea,
on time.
as you
Remember, if
state,
it's your
I really
day to
don't
bring
care too
snacks,
much about the tush
making it
push.
to the game with
My
a clean
retort to
jersey.
everything like
Why
that
are
in any
simple
rule
things
is
sometimes
stop them.
complicated? Thankfully, with
It's a way to do
auto owners,
it.
Insurance doesn't have to
And
be
it's one John Yurkovich on ESPN 1000 talk about it all the time. It's just as illegal as the tush push is,
like whether your kid is going to run toward
it'll stop them from doing
That's simple
that
human sense.
because they'll make a better decision for themselves. Nonetheless, in my random other day, because this is the third time in as many chats as I've seen it, Chelsea, I couldn't care less if the term we're seeking out. Because if I could care less, then why wouldn't I? If I have 0 F's given power player, then I could not care less than I do at the moment. I.e., couldn't care less. Just my thing.
As Mike's nurse, I'm proud
I know a lot of people say I could care less. I could, if you
Northwestern
could,
medicine, better.
shouldn't you by proxy?
Hey, football fans, it's Adam Colopy,
So the term
Village of Bedford
is
Park.
really I could
Just like
not.
a winning
I
team
couldn't
needs great
care
players.
less.
Your business
There ain't
needs
no
the right
less I
support
can
to
give
succeed. And that's
fucks
exactly
to
what
it
you'll
is
find
that
in Bedford
than I
Park.
do right now.
Our team works hard to
Right now,
open lanes to
20
help drive your
nothing
business
is the
into the
Bears
end zone.
score.
Plus, we offer
Go
a safe
Ravens
and
until
reliable
next
Lake
week.
Michigan
Next
water
week.
supply.
Go Ravens to next week. We'll salute the Ravens to next week.
Don't get lost next week. I need to see you. I need to hear your
Lamar back this week.
He back against us.
I don't know. Oh,
I just
come back. He come back.
Yeah, he come back against us.
account at Old National Bank.
Right.
Sorry, what'd you say? Burgers?
Hopefully you kept him rusty.
No, I definitely said 40-ounce dry.
Yeah,
eggs.
for real. All the weeks he missed, he gonna play against us.
That's sarcasm.
That's cool.
I don't want to see this nigga.
right. I know what you're saying, right?
Be like,
oldnational.com/checking.
I can only say like,
Just
well,
look.
you rusty.
Joe Flacco returns to the league, 400 yards. Like what? Are you crazy?
Like, you not think about it.
Look at Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Now they always look competent.
I know.
Now we got so only thing I can say about that is you give Kyler and Brisker and everybody the opportunity to play together. Nation, everybody get a jail, and they look even better against the secondary because the front seven starting to look better.
Did you see what Tomlinson said about Joe Flacco going? Like, I don't know why you would take somebody you had so much confidence in to be your starting quarterback, and then trade him to somebody like in the division. He was pissed.
Yeah, he was pissing in the wind right there. No,
he was. He already knew. He already felt it coming. Like Joe Flacco, known for popping up on a random
and
game,
ruining my day. He like, I gotta play.
300 yards. Like he have a flashback like nobody else, man.
He like, I gotta play this ninja now.
I think he was scared. Yeah, he took off for a run for like 30 yards last game. I'm like, this 45-year-old man got down the field. Like he doing everything. He just stepped in a time machine.
When you need personal things, let's go back to the keys over here and see if we can get into this right here.
Get the stop. Nice stop.
Expect pressure. Get key stops and be takeaway heavy. Are we not doing all them right now? Turnover on down.
There we go.
Defensive side of the
Let's go. Montez is earning his check today. Montez is earning his check today. I repeat, Montez Sweat is earning his check today.
They're going to go right to left now. Blood in the water. You can taste it.
The treatment towards RBs when the ball gets punched out. Yeah. I can dig it, but your job is to be ball security.
Runs away from it.
And oftentimes the running back, you need two hands on the ball. So when you, of all people, just like the quarterback is expected to be accurate.
Chase Young back there trying to bring down Caleb Wind, but
receivers are expected to catch the ball if it touches their hands.
I want to throw right here. That's not greedy.
He got really close to the first down.
2 minutes.
If he would have just tucked it and run.
Go get it.
And then the fireball he threw.
I just think everybody got a job that they just talk about as far as expectation. And as sad as it is, I pay you to protect the ball first and foremost and run and with vision.
It was hot. It was hot.
Safeties deep, corners up, 2nd and 10 for the 40.
King Henry. Yeah, well, he's been a dog all his career. He got some leeway.
Had it whacked away.
For me,
he's got to take a little off that pass.
Catch the pass. How about Theo?
So he's still going to learn about
Caleb saved Theo Benedette
just
right there from possibly giving up a sack. And
I want to see wrong.
Because they strong, they big as hell, and you can't even watch everybody punching at the ball. And shout out to the Peanut Punch. Chelsea, Chicago Bears cornerback 33. Charles Tillman is the reason why people punch at the ball now.
Come on.
1:23 to go in the half.
That would have been a nice catch wrong. That would have been nice.
With a nice clean pocket, dumps it over the middle. Zacchaeus, though.
He dancing back there. That would have been nice. Boy got an arm.
Alante Taylor.
You're not in the playoffs yet, but you got a chance. He does.
Get the football.
Rome got to catch that.
And those are the things that they talk about with Rome when we speak about the things that hold him back from being all-out superstar.
Yeah, Rome got to catch that.
That has to be you at all times.
Yeah, quarterback did everything he could. Rome got to catch that.
And when you got to do a little extra sometimes to get there.
Is that their 7th possession, Doug? Of the first half?
Rome got to catch that. That's the touchdown right there. I mean, that leads to at least a field goal. You took points off the board
as well. So, but they had a couple of
that catch would have been a field goal range.
Plays and out.
Now, Chelsea, I went to Alabama State University.
So Caleb Williams has been under pressure, and he's been evading a lot of it, running around
and a lot of
all over the
Auburn
field
fans.
as much as he can,
You
sideline to sideline.
met Mo Henry's.
Taylor to punt.
You got the Alabama shirt on, so you're a Roll Tide fan.
What a fake point. Wouldn't that be nice about it right now? Sorry, Taylor.
I should have known that you asked JD watch Alabama games, so you got to be a Crimson Tide fan.
Rasheed lets it bounce, and it's scooped up on the near sideline.
Luckily for you, power player, it's 6 games in. You still might have an opportunity to do what you need to do, but you need to absolutely go ahead and turn the water on the day.
What's the Ravens record right now?
To give them right at the 50-yard line in possession would be dangerous.
So a minute 8,
Lamar
maybe the Bears could take and turn over the Saints once again.
He lost one of the first 2, but
adding to their leading total.
What was the injury?
Did not have
ankle or something like that.
Hamstring.
108 to go.
Hamstring. Yeah.
I know it's some lower extremity.
2 timeouts left for the Saints, left to right.
Bane his existence right
Bears
there.
Bears load up that line of scrimmage. They look like they're coming on the blitz. They bring 4 and drop the rest. Tight pocket. Rattlers throw is completed across the 20 inside the numbers, and that's Shaheed making the catch. Gordon the tackle, pick up a 13 and a first down.
What's the lies out of power player?
Under a minute to go now.
Man, it ain't over with, man. Your division. The Steelers just choke one back. If it's over with, it's because the Bengals going to win your division. How about that?
Snapping a throw down the seam, snagged out of the air by Juwan Johnson. And now they're saying incomplete.
Incomplete. It got to be.
Interception?
Thought he had it, went up in the air, down the seam, over the top of a defender and underneath the back coverage.
I can't believe the Browns out here manhandling
7 of 14 for Rams.
So, Jeff, 17-3.
The ball comes out of his possession, and then a Bears player fell on it, which could have been interpreted as a turnover.
Oh, down play to the next one. Okay.
Incomplete pass.
Football at the 20. 45 ticks left in the first half.
Is that another interception?
They looking.
So, Spencer Rattler on a rough first half. Trio to the right.
No.
7 on the play clock. Lifts his right foot. Bears are blitzing. Brisker up the middle. He is stonewalled, but Tremaine Edmonds comes free. Hits him. Going for a Olave. He's got it over the shoulder inside the 30 to the 25. He got over the top. Olave beating Tyreek Stevenson. He does have the wheels to do that, and it's a 57-yard play and a timeout with 35 seconds to go in the half. Spencer Rattler with Tremaine Edmonds.
Calm down, man.
A predatory look with him in his face. Got rid of the ball and arched it down the field to Olave with a step on Stevenson.
Yeah, and Spencer Rattler did get
we'll take that.
Right before he released the ball, but he had enough of a foundation. Olave again leaves the field with a little bit of a limp.
Touchdown saving tackle. Olave last year bothered by a head injury at the latter part of the year, and he's come out. He's again not having.
It's over with.
Yeah, he got that good relief.
I told you I wouldn't be opposed to
Olave
catching the ball.
He slowed down for that one too.
From the 21 of the Bears.
Oh, Chelsea watching everything right at the red zone. Hello.
Snap is back, 4-man rush, looking to throw left, now dodging and rolling to his right with Dominique Robinson chasing as a throwaway outside of the right side of the end zone by Spencer Rattler.
Shout out to the kids.
The former Oklahoma and South Carolina quarterback.
Look like they're trying to get a field goal on us before they get out of here.
Yards in his first half.
But you hope he didn't discover something here late in the first half, and maybe saying there may be more opportunities in the middle.
6-0. I think you need to go maybe 4-2, 5-1 in your division, perhaps. I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't factor in the big play. So 83 yards. Second down and 10. Empty spread. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. Now they bring Kamara on the right hip of Rattler. Play clock to 6. From the 21, takes the snap. Has time, rights it over the middle on the post. It is caught by Olave for the touchdown. Middle of the end zone, Byard and Brisker back there, but Chris Olave comes up with the first points of the day for the Saints after his big catch set it up with 22 seconds to go in the first half. It is 20-6 Bears.
Okay, we're going to have to pay attention early in the second half to Spencer.
I'm mad. I picked the wrong person for anytime touchdown in that game. I picked.
And he's going to take advantage of it early in the second half. So during that 12 discussion, see what they talk about.
4 catches at 84 yards.
There's no way to Chelsea that I can see that particular thing. However, they do get the ball back at the half. So it's something to keep your eye on.
Don't even want to recognize.
I don't see it happening, but it's, you get a possibility.
5 plays, 91 yards.
That tackle didn't move.
The Falcons beat the Bills last week, power player. Mike, how you feeling today?
Stop offensively then.
Hey, did you see the tackle move earlier?
Score, but they couldn't do it. Let's go to Jason McKay.
You didn't see the tackle move early? You don't see like that dog in the last side move?
Nah, I ain't see that one, homie.
Okay.
You think the play calling could have been better in that instance, Mike?
And you'll be talking to Coach.
I ain't saying he didn't. I'm saying I ain't see it, homie. That's all I'm saying.
A little bit of movement.
The second half to make sure they pull out this W.
They got it.
The flags.
Make it a game. Make it a game.
That's all I'm saying, bro. You know,
no, that would not make an interesting game for me at all, Chelsea. I'm not interested in interesting games when it's my team playing.
I'm just saying, it looked like there was a lot of action. There was a lot of moving around.
It probably was.
You would prefer your Cowboys and Commanders game come down to the wire today?
You had to go to the bullpen and get.
Because for my team, I want my team to absolutely dominate and worry about the wreckage later on. Don't come out here and give me no heart attack. I stress about the foolish things called sports.
You gotta make it a game, Bradley.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, Mike.
Okay with it. I want them to slow it again and replay, though. I want them to give it some slow motion. You see, they ain't coming back with slow motion.
That's a lot of camera work, man. That's a lot of camera work.
And
That's a lot of camera work.
I mean, so Mike, I have to see it this way. Yes, that was not the most it wasn't the most optimistic way to use or opportunistic way to use your play calls. But how we get to the hyperbole that being the bozo, your whole half been dominated, and the last drive didn't go so well. So the last drive is more effective than all the rest of them.
He moves Clement inside the slot to the left side.
If I don't come out and take a knee now.
Snap, 4-man rush with a split.
Hey, Mike. But y'all got 3 timeouts, so you never know.
And goes after him now as he throws on a run. And it
hits the ball.
Kool-Aid McKinstry at the 49-yard line. All over. Roma Dunze and Redunze on that 50-50 could
see if Jimmy want to see that, Chelsea. I bet you they was winning that game handily.
Throws this year in the NFL, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Another nice scrabble there by Caleb.
Mike don't like being too much. Welcome in, by the way, Mike. Thank you for pulling up, man, hanging out.
And open up an opportunity for himself.
Chase Young wait for him.
Look at Chelsea over here taking some Kool-Aid.
7 seconds to go. They have 3 timeouts if they make a big play.
He ain't great Kool-Aid.
Man, Mike, I'm done with the refs, bro. I'm convinced for the season we're gonna have to beat teams and the refs.
First half, the final play. 20-7 Bears. Couple of Moody field goals, a Swift and Benungai touchdown runs. Rattler to Olave, 21 yards. He only paints for the Saints. as Mark Silverman now takes over for your halftime.
Who got that pass?
Here on the Bears
I mean,
Radio
the
Network.
ticky-tackiness of the way.
Your life turns upside down after
I only
an
saw
accident.
Monunga
You need
ring
an
the ball
advocate like Wallner
on the
Law.
last play for me.
I'm John Wallner. For over 50 years, Wallner Law has fought for people just like you. Injured.
All right, you got to score before the half.
Yeah.
Just take care.
All right, yeah, I'll be back on for the second half.
And we win for you.
So right now, let me go through some stats for us
Wallner
over
Law
here
stands by your
as we
side
get into the second
every
half.
step of the way. So call us
97
today,
yards for Caleb in the air
312-8 million,
with an interception.
and win with Wallner.
48 yards for Swifty on the ground right now with a touchdown.
From Hyundai, you get the
Monunga got
best
36
of
yards on the
both worlds,
touchdown on
like
the ground.
reliable and efficient
Roshan got
Tucson
one carry for 11 yards as
backed
well.
by America's best warranty.
DJ is the leading
Hyundai
receiver right
Tucson
now with 32 yards on
It's
2
the best
receptions.
of both worlds.
Right behind him is
Lease the
Roma
Hyundai
Doomsday with
Tucson
31.
for $259 a month, or
No
get
touchdowns through
0%
the air just
APR
yet.
on the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
And
Offers
Moody's
end
2 for
November
2
3rd. Call
on extra points.
224-661-0068
Any
for
field
details.
goals, you got 2 or 2 on field goals as well. Let's go over to the Saints. Spencer Rattler got 104 yards on 52% completion with a touchdown and a pick. He's taking 3 sacks also. Kamara, 6 carries, 11 yards. Paltry, to say the least, with 1.8 yards a carry. Let me see. And Kendre Miller got a carry for 7 yards as far as anything overall. They got 14 total yards on the ground right now compared to the Bears' 94. 104 in the air compared to the 97 of the Bears. Olave got to be the leading receiver. Yeah, 84 yards on that chunk play, 57 yards. Shout out to Chris for my fantasy team right now. I ain't going to lie to you. We talked about if you had to score, let that happen. But don't let that happen too often, so I hope we're done with that. Let's get that over with. And let's go through the league over here. We got Cleveland at 17-6 over the Dolphins. And we can find another game to listen into if we'd like to. So this is a game anybody wants to listen into from Miami to Cleveland. Well, those are halftime games. So Carolina is the game we're going to because that's the only game that is not in recess right now. The surprising game for me today, Chelsea, if we're talking about close games, score is 10 to 10, New England and Tennessee in the Vrabel Bowl. Mike said they ain't gonna call no PIs against them. And I guess for the most part, go out there and help them out yourself because they're not gonna give you no help. For real, it's cool. We understand it.
Area for over 100 years.
Now, this game on halftime as well right now, so everything halftime looks looking like to me, except for Tennessee. So let's get over to that game. Because KC is dominating it, and I don't want to listen to it until it look like they can get a chance to win.
Outside.
But not by
May has
21.
Stevenson in the backfield on a 1st and 10, and Drake will fake the handoff and roll back to the right, step up under pressure, now take off. Titans chasing him, and he's tackled at the 29 by Roger
17-13 is the score, by the way, on the update for that game. I saw it before the quarter started.
On the ground, just inside the 30-yard line.
Quarterback
for the Patriots has some speed.
And the crazy thing is, the Titans actually took the lead first.
They're that quick, coach. No.
So this is a comeback right now
Exceptional athlete.
with Drake May and,
so it'll be
and the boys.
2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line now. And we have an injury, too, on the field.
Injury on the field for them right now.
L'Jarius Sneed is down on the knee at the 12.
Okay, 17-13.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to see right now. Tennessee, Kansas City got the ball again. First and they in the red zone, I believe. No, they 28. First down though. Still gonna be driving. Absolutely crazy. Patriots do look like they're gonna be scoring again. They just took a injury timeout.
Razor thin depth wise. You keep chipping away at it, it's going to be an issue.
Jeffrey Simmons injured in the first half of today's game. Hamstring issue, playing at such an elite level. Titans have come out today and looked good offensively.
See some more fantasy results out here. See if anything else is going right for me right now.
Doesn't matter what team you are
right now,
in the National Football League.
I'm playing against a team called Wooden Spoon to Ass.
Out of the lineup.
This is my Postal League at work. I started out 3-0. I got a 3-game losing streak right now. But today, I'm winning 105-27 right now. Projected to win this game, but we will see. High scores were Rasheed Rice, Quinshon Judkins, and my Los Angeles Rams defense.
May has Stevenson behind him. May is in the 10th now. Joshua Dobbs is
in the Josh game. Dobbs in the game, so Drake May is not in the game right now.
Stevenson gets down inside the 30, down to the 29. Coach on that tackle.
Yeah, what happened here?
Yeah, he went in the tent, so.
That sent Drake May off of the field into the medical tent. So Joshua Dobbs, the 9th-year player out of the University of Tennessee, is into the game now, and he was the one that tossed that to Stevenson.
Yeah, well, look, if you got a running quarterback, that's what, because they're going to get hit when they run like he does.
Now you know what? I like my boss's boss is a part of my fantasy league, Chelsea, because he gonna get this work too.
This offseason,
you're not absolved from getting this work, Jack.
At the 29-yard
line, get all this work. He's gonna like it.
Snap, drifts back. He's in trouble. He's pressured. He steps up. He throws, and it's a good ball inside the 20.
You don't get off,
and it's
bro.
a first down ball down to the 18-yard line.
I'm disappointed in Travion Henderson right now when we talk about fantasy sports.
In front of Roger McCreer. You're right. A missed sack.
2 yards. Like, bro, 2 yards.
Dead to rights in the back
I can't do nothing with 2 yards.
Got to get him down. Cedric Gray had
but
a hand
we
on
projected
him,
to have 193 points at the end of this game, and we are projected to win against the 1 seed right now. We're struggling in this league. I am the reigning champion in this league, yet I am 2-4, so they're coming for my neck every week. Heavy injury. CD just came back. Garrett Wilson is out today. Bucky Evans is out. So, my heavy hitters is down, but Chris Olave and Rasheed holding me together today a little bit.
And Dobbs is coming out of the game, and Drake May is
back in the game, by the way.
So evidently Drake's okay.
Everybody take your concession breaks.
Yeah, he came
take your smoke breaks. And the Chiefs just keep on pouring it on. Yeah, I just wasted money today because they keep on scoring, Jack. 28-0 is the score now.
Standing to May's left. One receiver to the left, two to the
it's
right.
Ridiculous.
Right. Moves the pocket to the right. Throws, and it's caught.
You're not the biggest CD fan?
By Ramondre Stevenson, who's a receiver on the play.
In what way, if I can ask, Chelsea? What is it? Is it playing style? Is it personality?
Now, so it's 3rd and 7 for New England here at the Titans 15.
The only unpopular opinion you can have over here is that you don't like Jay Cutler. Other than that, I think everything else is fair game.
Squeeze these people down here in the red zone, make them kick at this field goal.
3rd and 7.
Right now, this team is looking real bad. I don't know how I'm projected to win.
Stevenson to his left.
Because Jacoby Myers is not playing.
Left to right. Drake looks right, throws, and it's caught down near the 10.
He is a bit of a target monster.
First down.
He'll go for this.
Titans able to tackle Stephon Diggs there.
I can get that.
That was Darrell Baker Jr. in the game for
Jay Cutler is my favorite quarterback.
Down and 1 for the Patriots.
I say this glowingly right now when my frat brother's not in the room because he feels the exact opposite way of how I feel about one Jay Christopher Cutler. Yeah, I need Rome to polish it up and stop dropping passes, and he'll be even better.
On a 4th and 1, he takes the shotgun snap. He looks across the middle, and what a catch at the 5-yard line by Demario Douglas.
Douglas with the catch.
Behind Douglas, and he stuck his right hand out and somehow made the catch. 1st and goal, New England.
Wow, that was a
one-handed catch. Let's go through somebody else's team real fast and see what they got going on.
Poorly thrown ball.
Quinshon, Patty.
Fabulous catch.
And Cleveland's defense.
Play of the drive that has taken up half of the 3rd quarter to start the 3rd quarter. Mays in shotgun.
Something told me to pick Cleveland instead of the team I picked, and instead I made a
to his left.
mistake.
Two receivers to the left and one to the right. Drake takes a shotgun snap. Hands
Oh, they're not the
Stevenson,
others.
right side, walks in, touchdown.
I want no Stevenson, man. I want Henderson to walk in with a touchdown.
The Patriots have scored touchdowns each of the last 2 times they've touched the football.
Eagles
And
win
7
14-6 right
29
now.
seconds into this
Third quarter against the
They
Vikings.
now have a double-digit lead over the Tennessee Titans.
Jets and the Panthers.
That's what happens when you score right before the half, and then you
10-3, like I said, Carolina.
right after the opening kickoff.
Let's see what my
that was
boy
just surgical then by New England.
Bryce threw a touchdown to who?
4 plays at the end of the half, Coach, but when they kicked that field goal
Chuba
to take
Hubbard
a
is back today.
13-10 lead,
Starting over Dowdle.
thought they were in good shape, but New
That's
England
crazy.
2 touchdowns really since Tennessee's had a legitimate
Justin
chance on offense.
is doing nothing right now. 46 yards.
24-13 the score, the Patriots lead.
I need these things not to be like this. Give me one moment, everybody.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
There are many times I thought, I can't do this. I mean, what parent isn't worried about? What am I not doing right? What am I not doing enough? And then I realized, wait, that's being a parent.
Don't worry about being perfect. I've had around 3 other mother figures in my life, but only one of them has taught me how a mother loves.
The greatest reward for me is he makes me better every day.
Well, nobody has to tell me that Jay Cutler got a raw deal all the time because I'm a Jay Cutler apologist, president of the Jay Cutler fan club, and
He's our son, and that
I have all the
is
proof I
what he
need.
will always be.
Jay
Learn
ain't
about
gotta kiss
adopting a
nobody's
teen from
ass.
foster care. You
He
can't
don't gotta
imagine the
be all
reward.
friendly and blah,
Visit
blah, blah with the
adoptuskids.org to
quarterbacks
learn
of the
more.
league.
A message
Or
brought to you by
with
Adopt
those
US
people
Kids,
called the
the U.S.
media.
Department of Health and
And if
Human
he wants to be
Services,
Mr.
and the Ad
Don't
Council.
care.
Cats are masters at using up their 9 lives, like chasing laser pointers into walls.
If you that dude,
Or
I
jumping
support
onto high shelves.
That message, Zach. See what I'm
But the
saying?
one thing cats never do, text while driving. Still be like a cat
I might make-
and protect your one and only
I may
life.
make more
Don't text and
concessions
drive.
for Jay Cutler than the average
Don't drive
person.
distracted.
At the same
Message
time,
brought to you by the
I make no
National Highway
apology for
Traffic
it.
Safety
I
Administration,
heart
Project Yellow Light,
Jay
and the Ad
Christopher
Council.
Cutler. All right.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. How would you
That's
ask
wrong.
if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Will Riker kicked the field goal,
we're so excited for
14-9.
tonight. Before we come over, though,
Favor
may
the
I ask
Eagles.
if there are
That
any
game
unlocked
still.
guns in your home?
Go Eagles
Our
today.
guns
I
are
need a
stored
division
securely, locked in a
loser.
safe that the
I need
kids
everybody in my
can't
division to
access.
lose today.
Awesome.
Learn
I
how to
make
have
no
the conversation
no
at
bones about that.
agree.org.
Go Baker and the Bucks. I wish that the team known as the Jacoby Brissett led Cardinals can go out there and upset the Packers like the Browns did. Go do it. Go do it. Beat them.
Tennessee trails New England by 11 here in the third quarter. The explosive plays that the Titans
Yeah,
defense has allowed.
you can care, but you can't give a
of their own in the first
crap.
half. They need to stack some right here.
You got to do what you want to do
Health is
because you already know they're gonna judge you based on what the team do or not. So they're gonna hold you to that standard. I'm gonna be out here going crazy.
Drake May and the Patriots scored
I'm gonna do me. Y'all do you.
long touchdown drives each of the last 3 times
it is what it
they've
is.
touched the ball.
Especially,
Behringer
but
kicks
he
it
played
to
for
DK
Dallas.
at the goal line. He'll take it out.
So I understand how
and he
big
will fake the reverse and
the
he'll
whole
get clobbered just past the 20-yard line. He's hit at the 22.
I'm sorry, I got distracted every time I look at this
Report from Amy Wells.
game over here
Taylor,
because this
Legarius
one
Sneed is questionable
game
for a
with the
return
Chiefs.
with a
It's
quad
gonna
injury, but I should mention
cost
he
me.
is off the sidelines. He's
The
in
Chiefs
the
gonna
locker room
cost
right
me.
now, getting checked out.
Well, I should
Also
say
worth
the
noting,
bum
Jeffrey
known
Simmons
as the
is on the sideline
Raiders
in
will cost
street
me.
clothes, so he will not be returning to this game.
Hate to hear that. Let's concentrate on the offense here, Coach. Let's get something going. Cam Ward looked good in that first half. 11 of 16, 146 yards and a touchdown.
Cam Ward.
He's under center at the 23-yard line. He has Tony Pollard behind him. One receiver to the right, 2 to the left. He'll turn. He'll
they still got zero. Killing me.
Throw. He's under pressure. The ball is lost, and it goes into the end zone, and that's a touchdown. Kalavon Chason, they're giving him a touchdown. There is a flag down on the play.
I know that's not about to be a touchdown on this play over here. I think it is.
Was Cam was trying to get rid of that ball. Chason batted it out of his hands. 6-year player out of LSU. And he batted it out of his hands into the end zone and picked it up and scored a touchdown.
Once again, is stunning me out here, and I need to score and stop in that game now.
Ball was moving forward there.
They got a pick 6 on Tua.
But evidently, they've seen enough upstairs, Coach.
24-6.
And say it was a fumble. It was a recovery
I need
for a
to
touchdown.
make it stop.
Well, they haven't done anything with it. So
Fourth quarter, I got that game being under 38.
It just went out of Ward's hands as he was trying to throw it forward. He lost it. And Chason picked it up and scored with it, and the extra point by Borregales is up, and it's good, and it's now 31-13 New England.
Now, New England, I got it right so far, but that's about it.
Radio.
Right now, I got a cover 5 going on that's looking real bad. I don't know if y'all got any cover 5 contest on y'all local radio stations. My local is not who I listen to, but I'm still on a pod. Cover 5 is an app, allows you to pick games every week by the spread.
You can't escape a lot of things in life. You can escape prediabetes. Prediabetes
accumulate
catches
points
1
to
in 3 adults.
be better than everyone in your
no
group.
signs of prediabetes.
For weekly prizes,
in fact, most
annual
people don't
prizes, so on
even
and so
know they
forth,
have
contingent
it.
upon what
But
they
with
are
early
actually playing
diagnosis, you
for,
can change
if
the
anything.
outcome and prevent or delay
Gives you a little bit more
diabetes.
camaraderie and
Take
banter
action by
amongst
taking the 1-minute
fan
risk
base.
test at
You get to see people that you might engage with in different chat rooms day to day.
Able to escape having this
So,
song stuck in your
even
head.
with that being said, shout out to
You can escape
Ken P,
prediabetes.
Mike
Go
Brown.
to doihaveprediabetes.org
If I miss anybody else
today.
that I
To buy
talk
the
to
ad
on a
council
day-to-day
and the Centers
basis.
for Disease
Chelsea,
Control and
obviously,
Prevention.
I interact with you on a different type, not
When
in
you're
sport,
high,
but
you feel
on a
different.
day-to-day.
Think
Whole player on a
different,
different
talk
pro,
different, you
top
draw
pro,
different,
everybody
you
I
listen to
tap in
music
with on
different.
different types, they
You
tell
probably
me.
knew that.
So I appreciate everybody
Problem
pulling
is,
up and hanging
you
out right
also
now.
drive different, and not in a
Bears,
good way.
20.
That's why driving high is
7
illegal
Saints.
everywhere. So if you're high,
Hope it
just
don't get no
drive.
more
Make a plan to get a sober ride.
rowdiness out
Because
here
if
on
you
that
feel
part,
different,
but you never
you
know.
drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
And the boys just starting up. The
You're
second half
considering
is starting for many
adopting a
teams.
team, just do it.
Let's find
You
out
just
who we
need
want
a
to
family.
listen in on.
I don't care the age. Everybody deserves a family.
It'll be my beloveds.
Everything's picked up nicely by the Saints as Rattler throws over the middle, breaking quickly on the ball. Brisker, but the catch is made into Bears territory. Jawan Johnson for a first down. Near the 48-yard line of the Bears, right on the Bears logo. And the Saints have something brewing on a 7-play drive at this point, and a pickup of 12 with 11:40 to go in the third quarter, and they're going hurry up. Olave set to the left side of the formation inside the numbers. Snap, play fake, bootleg, and a look for Johnson, wide open. He's got the 45 to the 40 to the 35, 30, and he's upended by Nashawn Wright on a submarine tackle near the 21-yard line of the Bears. That is a 29-yard pickup. They'll mark it at the 20 officially. A 29-yard pickup. He was wide open.
All right, he booted out, and he got the defense to bite a little bit. The tight end snuck out to the left, easy completion with a lot of open running room.
The Penn State transfer to Oregon in his 6th year. 11 minutes to go in the quarter. Snap out of the gun run. It's Camara. Dio Adengbo got him from the back, and then Bears coming up to pressure at the linebacker level. 10:50 to go in the third. 20-7. Bears have the lead. Saints scored right before halftime on the Olave touchdown, and now have come out of the locker room and have a big play drive working at 8 right now.
Yeah, and they haven't thrown back to the middle of the field, and it seemed like they recognized something in the latter part of the first half that the middle of the field was open, and they haven't visited that area yet.
Pistol formation. Camara behind his quarterback, Spencer Rattler. He'll take but toss it to Rashid on the fly to the left side. Gets inside the 15 before Tremaine Edmonds tracks him down. He didn't have a lot of space to cut back inside. Tremaine cut that off. It's a pickup.
I said no. I was in we'll call it 3, 2nd and 7. Alabama. You follow all the Alabama players, don't you?
My bad. 3rd down and 4. 9th play of the drive right there. For the New Orleans Saints, down 13. They lead the NFL in 10-play drives. This is their 17th. They've scored a lot of points on 10-play drives. And they're leading the clock here in the third on this drive. Checkmate at the line of scrimmage. Trips to the right, tight end to the left for this quarterback. Spencer Rattler takes the snap. Protection good. Toss to the end zone. Up in the air, Olave. Front left corner of the end zone for the touchdown, New Orleans. Byard coming over.
You got to be playing with me, man.
For the touchdown, New Orleans. Byard coming over late. It is 20-13 Bears in a one-score game and a 14-yard touchdown throw by Spencer Rattler with 9:40 to go in the third. How about that?
That was the exact drive that you didn't want to see happen. New Orleans coming out of the locker room.
Old National Bank sideline report, Jason McKee.
Yeah, injury news for the Bears. Tyreek Stevenson has been ruled as doubtful with a shoulder.
Wow. That's tough.
Did that happen on this drive?
I think Nick McLeod was in majority of that drive.
Okay.
So
So
Tyreek
the
Stevenson
Saints
doubtful to return.
13 unanswered. The extra point by Groupie.
All of a sudden,
is good.
Olave is catching
Remember
passes.
that big hit Tyreek Stevenson had on the tight end?
Yeah, Juwan Johnson.
It might have been there.
10-play, 80-yard drive in 5:20. 20-14. Bears have the lead over the Saints with 9:40 to go in the third.
I'm not much of a
And there's
college
an
football
uneasy silence here at Soldier on the Bears Radio
aficionado,
Network.
so that's where the
Hey,
crossover
Bears fans,
for
it's
me
Sylvie.
never
Sign off
happens
those-
because I very really follow. I stopped following college sports when I graduated undergrad, and like I understand the whole bureaucracy of sport in itself and how they want to capitalize on everything. So collegiate sports, it's coaches trying to make you fit a system. Like you start to see people in the league that do substantially better once they get to the professional ranks than they did back, in their own collegiate games. You like how he only was an average player in school and he's a 4th round pick because he played in a scheme, and if the scheme didn't benefit the coach, you don't get to shine, my good sir. You get to pick a lane, what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how that really goes for you, and you start to understand that they have to fit into a script, and if you don't fit into said script, you are exited. No questions asked. Thank you for playing. Right now, Tyreek Stevenson doubtful to return. Big blow to the Bears. Let's get back to the game.
Heck, we might even cancel Monday. Toyota trucks. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Uh-oh, you spot a work zone up ahead, but you're already running late. Hey, is that extra minute really worth risking your safety? Decision time. Will you push your luck and speed through? Or you mind the signs, avoid the fines? Yeah, that's what I thought. Slow down and pass through cautiously. Hard hats off to you, sir. Level pass. While our next work zone is loading, head to itsnotagameillinois.com/arcade to play.
Yeah, and even in that confine, I don't know if these players in college, the thing that you need to be taught at the pro level is not going to be taught.
Here at Soldier Field.
And
windy day, rain has gone away, and the Saints have come alive.
We're gonna brush past what you said,
175-4.
Told you about that already.
It is now 191-179. Bears still with a slight advantage, and now a 6-point game. The Saints back-to-back touchdown throws to
tomfoolery.
The boot by Groupie.
We get back to it.
Will settle at the 4. Near side, Duvernay to the 10, out to the 15, to the 20, crack at the 25. It does not turn into a Bear opening, and Keelan Ford, Bear hugs him down to the ground. Well, just shy of the 30, a start for the Bears. Field position.
24-yard return by Duvernay is pretty good.
44, which was a big topic in our pregame interview with Ben Johnson. Yeah. Field position was going to be important today.
And we talked about the last time a kickoff was returned for a touchdown by the Bears, and you were right. Cordero Patterson, 2020.
Yeah,
so it's been quite a while, and
I like
that.
He was good. He was a good player.
I expect to see one this year, though.
First down and 10. Caleb and company now need a sustained drive to a touchdown to get this tempo back in their favor. The momentum. Adunze motions right from center. The play fake. Booting right. Here's Adunze. Throwing on the run. It's caught. DJ Moore for a first down. First down on first down. I believe for the fourth time today.
Kool-Aid
near
on
the
the tackle.
40-yard line. That's a 12-yard pickup for DJ Moore.
Nice job there of Darnell Wright on the right-hand side of that offensive line, maintaining stability in his outside edge block to allow Caleb to get around safely.
Bears hurry up and get to the line of scrimmage. They'll put it in play here shortly. Caleb will work from center. Swift, the running back. They motion to the near side. Luther Burden.
Give me that parlay.
Snap.
Give me that parlay-ish.
Chase Young getting blocked beautifully by Dahlman. The throw over the middle of Luther Burden into Saints territory.
Give me that parlay-ish. 22 yards.
Line. Between the hash marks, the pink-clad
Bomber
gloves and shoes for Luther Burden. His first collection today. It's 22 yards and a first down.
Chase Young was fooled, Jeff. He didn't know if Caleb handed the ball off, if he still had it, and he kind of stopped his rush and allowed Caleb the time to make the completion.
And a massive amount of separation between the defensive back and Luther Burden. Motion to the near side, the fake to Adunze, the handoff right. Loveland trying to get a block, Swift out of a tackle, away at the 30, angle to the 25. Adelante Taylor saves what could have been a touchdown. Gets
Maybe
down
it
near the
could.
22
Way to go,
yard line.
DeAndre.
It's not been a very good Saints tackling team this year.
They're not a good tackling team. Surely not a good tackling team.
Continue to make them have to try to tackle.
Comes in. First
It means you
and 10
complete the
Bears
ball
at
and
the
everything
Saints
else.
22,
Let's
pickup
go.
of 17.
Yeah, that was an outside edge run play to the right, but then he cut it all the way back towards the middle of the field and ended up on the inside hash.
Short alignments for DJ. He's to the right of Wright. To the left side of Benedette is Roma Dunze, and Smythe motions to the right. Now what?
Chelsea, I don't understand for the life of me how they just tuck their tail. And they're okay with it.
In formation on the defense.
Okay. Okay, too many men on the field for you.
You should have saw
Get off the
that.
field, goofies.
Oh, my gosh. Well, it's funny, the timing of it, because the Bears are in 12 personnel.
Yeah.
One back, two tight ends, and they got a sign up there on the Saints sideline indicating what the personnel is. 1st and 5. Bears are in the Illinois State University red zone. Right to left and Caleb under center. DJ to the left. Adunze to the right with his tight end Loveland. He goes in motion to the left. That looked funny. False start.
Theo Benedette jump.
Snap. Ball smart. On the
Come on,
offense,
Theo.
79. That's my record.
Theo Benedette.
We just got field position and we to get 5 yards back on the
Tommy, what's
I know the cause. Cole Kmet has it as well, and I think it was probably warming up in the blue end zone before the game started. Get a little bit of that ink transfer, and you can't get rid of it until Tony washes them tonight.
First down and 10 from the 22-yard line for the Bears. He starts in a pistol, and Caleb now goes under center. Williams looking at a trio of defenders back on the deep end of the defense. Loveland in motion, taking turn, giving to Swift. Swift with it open 20, 15-10.
Okay, Swifty.
Down to the 6-yard line. Nice, beautiful run.
Okay,
It
Swifty.
wasn't like a crazy outside run. He was just snaking through the defense and found his way down near. They'll mark it at the 7.
At the
And
7,
Bears
let's
are
go.
First and goal on a 15-yard. DeAndre Swift one. He's up for 12 carries and 80 yards.
80 yards on
Division
12
is
carries.
complimenting the blocks of the offensive line, and it's a nice job by DeAndre Swift to do it at full speed, because then the offensive
Now
line,
you
they don't
just
have to sustain
reacting.
the blocks as long.
God, man, I
difficult
thought they was
to
going to be able to have an
6:40
opportunity
to go.
today, and they
Rapidly
still
moving
do.
third quarter. Bears
But
holding a
it is
6-point
kind
lead
of
on the Saints, 20-14. I formation backfield. Komet ahead of Swift. He's got an
13.
11-yard
Now
touchdown
13-3.
run.
They're getting
Toss
further
from
away.
Caleb to the right. Swift cuts it back up into the 4-yard line, maybe the 5. Well, it looks like they're going to call it the 5-yard line. There was motion to the right as Loveland
So
re-enters
sad
the lineup
about
for
that.
Zacchaeus.
But
I
that
just knew
time
they was
he
gonna have
kind
an
of
opportunity.
hesitated enough on the interior of the defense that he allowed Chase Young to catch up and help make that tackle. Even though he's unblocked, DeAndre Swift's been able to run away from
We
him.
really got to find out what their schedule is like.
Up on behind, I always cringe when
And
I see
pardon me,
a
we
player
have
like
anything in the
lose all
background.
function of his
Oldest
body.
daughter is
Rolled
here
up
with the
on,
wife.
but he's
I
back
get
there on the
excited when they
field.
get together.
Swift alone, back to receivers, and tight end Loveland motions left, now back to the right. Block for Swift. Swift bangs down near the 3. A lot of traffic inside. Godshaw and Jonathan Bullard, the former Bear, now in his 10th year, believe it or not.
Perhaps,
Florida,
but
3
Joe
years with the
Flacco is a
Bears.
better
He's bounced around
quarterback
Arizona, Seattle, Atlanta, Minnesota, and now New Orleans.
Justin
3 new
is.
bodies.
And he got way better personnel
Zacchaeus,
as far as how to use them.
and also Smythe.
So we still have 2 tight
It's
ends
gonna
in
be
the game
interesting
because
to see
Cole
how they
Kmet
go, but-
stayed in the game. 2 tight ends, 2 wide
We-
receivers in the back.
and Chelsea, you
Third
seem to
and
have
goal
a
at the
firm
3.
grasp on this. We're going to have to, I'm going to make sure I get to the email over there. We can get
Caleb
some
works from
details
center.
together, 'cause
Swift the deep back.
I like what you
Burton
got
and
going on.
Zacchaeus stacked to the right. in tight at left end is Cole Kmet. Right side, Smite. Take, turn, give. Swift lowers his shoulders. He'll get down near the 2. It's going to be 4th down. 4th down, let's call it 1.5.
No, he ain't get.
And the Bears with a 20-14 lead,
so
and under 5
do?
minutes to go here in the third quarter.
What do we do? Do we go for it?
Decisions made. There is no kicker going onto the field to
They're
play.
going for it.
Ben Johnson has the play sheet up to his face. He's calling the play. They're ready to roll.
Bears fans on their feet making noise.
No.
And the Bears asking for quiet.
There you go, Big Jeff.
Burden out to the right, along with Smythe. Komet, a stand-up tight end, wing left, along with
both in a good game already, and
Fourth
let
and goal at the 1.5.
let them do that to him.
Williams drags Smythe in motion, drops the snap. He's got a fall on it, and there is a penalty.
False start.
False start on the Bears anyway. That'll be declined. Oh, no.
False start, double clutch by the center. That's a 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Yeah, what's
So
because
you
he
gotta
did
take
that
it?
earlier today.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
There's
now
a
you
lot
kick
of
the
things you have
field
to
goal?
pay attention to. What it actually is a count. Did the quarterback goose him
I
with
think you
the
kick the field goal.
expectations of the snap? And there's, a lot of instances that
Kinda
go
want
into
the points
play
in the
that
first place.
you really have to ask
Sometimes you got to
the center and the
do the
quarterback.
simplistic thing, which
So
is
the
take the
pre-snap
point.
saves the day for a 4th down field goal
It
try
does.
by Mooney. Another chip shot to the north end of Soldier Field. 24-yard
24-yard
try.
try.
27 and 39 today. Scott Daly will send it back to the right hash mark. Snap is down, swings his leg, and punches it through. It is good.
Go.
Bears, 8 plays, 66 yards. A promising drive ends in a
Now-
field goal.
That's right.
23
We'll take it, though. You
to
up
14
9, you up
Bears
9
at
instead of
4:07
just
to
6.
go in this first half. And that field goal reminds you to line up
Line
and
it
grab
up.
a flick by
And if you
Yingling,
are
the
new
next
here in the chat, thank you
generation
for pulling up, hanging out with us in
beer.
Mailbox Sports.
Bears
We are
extend the lead back to
doing live
9
game
here on the
reaction
Bears
to the
Radio
Chicago
Network.
Bears, New Orleans Saints. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tell a friend, bring them in. Let's talk about this to the end of every game. For the first half, that's my Bears. I went in 23-14 over the New Orleans Saints.
60-minute guarantee. They know the process
check other
starts.
sports scores for us. Miami trailing Cleveland 24-6. And an embarrassment by the Dolphins that could get Mike McDaniel fired. Don't know how Pete Carroll is a coach, but people actually wanted him to be in a race to be one of my coach this year. Laughable. They trailed 31-0 to the Kansas City Chiefs. I should have known better. Red zone right now for the Vikings, but they trail Philadelphia 21-9. Carolina and the hapless Jets. And the hapless Jets continue to be hapless. They trail 13-3. New England is New England out there showing you the Patriot Act when they doing the Tennessee Titans dirty in the what we call the Mike Vrabel Bowl. 31-13. Once again, Bears command the game 23-14. Next time, let's get a damn touchdown. Let's get back to the game.
If this beer could talk, it'd tell stories about that one time, that night, that one guy, that one gal, writing a story 50 years long and 50 million friends wide, because legendary stories start with a light. Here's to 50
Rasheed is
years
having an
of
excellent
Miller
game
Time.
for his
Celebrate
return.
responsibly. 2025 Miller Brewing
No
Company,
love,
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
You know,
In
snuck
football,
up and had a pretty
success
good game
is about
against us
team
right now.
up.
I'm not gonna
And
lie.
the same is true for
Make
your
me
hair.
nervous.
At Great Clips, they save your haircut
Showing the
details
opportunity
and
to go
clip
out there
them,
and play.
so every
Get some
member
quick
of the highly
plays.
skilled team knows
So I need to
exactly
go
how
ahead
to
and do things
create
the right
your
way and try to get some
signature.
scores back.
And with our easy-to-use app, you can
What you got going on? Facts, the first two possessions. What we saying?
No, I was saying I'll take the penalty and the 3 point.
Yes. I was happy about it. That 9 points feel better than the 6.
Tell me, doctor, experienced vision. Yeah, I'll go with it. More schedule to see that.
Now I need to find out what defense gonna do without Tariq.
Well, yeah, everything can't go your way.
Yeah, that's called Jalen ain't playing now. Now your safety play got to be even better, and we got to hope that they don't do too much of a job. Not too much on Nick McLeod. As the kids say. I don't know if it's appropriate, but don't 6'7" that guy. Whatever they mean by that. Yeah, whatever they mean, Don't let that guy be out there having people say that against him. That means ain't nothing happening good for us. Let's back to the game.
Right across the chest with the forearm.
And the way he falls down, it kind of looks like it's make-believe.
Oh, no.
And it's not. I mean, it's all the real deal.
That means 21 tackles in 23 games on special teams today. I told Hightower this the other day. He was like, wow. Dating back to last year, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
23-14, 4 minutes to go. Here in the third quarter, Saints left to right. McCoy on the ball, the two-time Pro Bowl center in the gun. Rattler with Kamara in there, fakes to Kamara. Here comes Sweat underneath that left tackle, and he runs right, the right tackle, and he runs right away from that trouble. Got underneath the pads, Tom, with that little move, and was able to sneak away. Trevor Penning was the man, the right guard, I should say.
Well, look, you got to look for New Orleans to throw the ball if they feel they're in desperate times yet, because 14 rushes, 26 yards, 1.9 yard average, so look for it to put it in the arm of Spencer Rattler. The Bears, 25 carries, 132 yards, 5.3 yard average.
Second down and 3, 34-yard line. 23-14 Bears here late third quarter.
I need some good,
Moreau,
strong
the tight end left
defense right
side,
here,
joins
holding
Stoll. They'll
together.
toss left to Kamara with those two tight ends out front, and Kamara sneaks 3. He is upended by Chris Williams on a dive. Kamara is going to feel the pain on that one. A low hit there by Chris Williams, the veteran defensive tackle.
Stop allowing
They'll
these
pick
first
up
downs.
6 yards, though, on the two tight ends blocking on the left side of the line. The Saints pick up a first down at the 40-yard line of New Orleans.
They had early penetration by the defensive line of the Bears, but the run was focused on the outside left to the defense, so the interior rush never got to the running back.
Edwards, Brisker, and Edmonds leading the tackle department for the Bears, each with 5. 23-14 Bears. First and 10 from the 40. There is a fake and a step up and run for Rattler. Now he's directing traffic, looking for the deep ball. Hit by Brisker. He's got an open man. It's intercepted. Is it inbounds? Fired, and it is. Bears.
What we doing?
Throw. He sails it and fires.
I don't know what we did. You're ahead of me. Don't tell me yet.
For the interception.
We did something.
All right. How about that one, baby?
Chelsea, you ain't gonna get blamed. You won't get blamed for nothing out here, Chelsea. Nothing that happened in this game.
The Bears are going to get the football back on a deep throw there
prediction
by Spencer Rattler and
Byard
with the interception and a 23-14 lead
but
here at Soldier Field. Byard with his 4th of the year on the Bears radio
non-existent because it's a thing called
wants to make you a winner every Friday in October.
You can't stop these boys.
$500K double down giveaway. Earn entries each week.
Just when you say I got a bad defense, it don't look like I got a bad defense.
Then you can choose to walk away or risk half for a shot at $100,000 in cash. Do you dare to double
They gonna do their big one out here, Joe.
Casino, Northern Indiana,
look,
just off exit 6, I-8094.
Fear not.
21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
I got this new coach up there.
I was thinking
I got a new coach and a new lease on how I view offensive football for my team. So when things go wrong,
You ain't spoken about in a minute. What you think about our offensive head coach? Are you happy with his,
for lack of a better term, can we?
Let's fall.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, you already know since probably week 1 of training camp, I've been in man crush mode with your favorite coach.
My not favorite. Okay, well, my favorite coach.
Yeah,
okay.
your favorite coach. Yeah, we give credit where credit is due, but I can love. I can love him too.
Can you see the difference?
I can love him too. No, you can see the difference.
Like,
you can feel the difference. You can smell the difference. You know it's a difference.
The key here is we don't have to worry about him becoming a head coach on another team somewhere else.
Right. Your play caller's here to stay. Just like I told Ant today.
For a while.
I said that about our defense. I was like, the defensive coordinator, he can go off all he want to. We got our Spagnuolo. He's not getting no more head coaching jobs. So he's straight on return duty as far as being a defensive coordinator. And now they getting a little healthy, and he's starting to
square footage forward.
make them look like a little something. They out there giving you some real.
I mean, he is who we thought he was. That's all I'm saying.
Turn over city, baby. Like the points ain't going up like they used to still.
And I'm not gonna say that's all the defensive coordinator. I'm gonna put a lot of that on the stats. Like I'm putting that on everybody.
But I'm saying Al and everybody, none of the same players, different personnel, putting them in different positions for us to know like she just said, if the what ifs. The what if is amazing. I got hope for the what ifs. It's never nervousness with the what ifs.
Reed gets the little 5'7" running back, along with help from a rookie linebacker, Danny Stutzman, out of Oklahoma. As we go to
we started out
Jason
on the
McKeon,
12.
National Bank sideline report. Pick up 6
nervous,
seconds.
but I started on the 12.
Al Harris' takeaway meter right now is 3 or 4, the 4 that he predicted before the game. So he's right on track, as he always is.
He's giving you inside info, J-Mac.
Oh, yeah.
We'll take it, and they'll take another one of those. You know, Rattler doesn't throw interceptions, or he hasn't up until now. 2nd and 4 from the 18-yard line of the Bears. Zacchaeus motions from right to left into the slot. Picked up by Sanker. Throw on the right flat. Caught Monungai. Hit by Reed. Sheds that tackle. Dodges another. And then stays on his feet to get the first down across the 25 to the 26. That is good leverage running there by Kyle Monungai. Getting more touches today and his first career rushing touchdown, a first down for the Bears with 1:35 to go in the third.
I think that people are going to start figuring out he's got a little bit more power than they assume he has just when you look at his size.
Gravity,
good
big
leverage,
boy.
good power, good balance.
Mm-hmm.
First and 10. Bears up 23-14. Smythe in motion. Here is the toss to the near side. It is DJ Moore, 25 to the third. Sanker brings it down along with Alante Taylor getting him low, and that gets
took us
first down,
about 5 minutes to get it back over here going.
Line. The Bears' advantage of the game brought to you by the Advantage Dealer Group. Find your next Chevy, Acura, or Toyota.
Everything I was talking about pregame right now. Hey, I love we got tape of this. You can go back and see what was said and see how it's transpired.
3 of 8 on third down.
All right, baby, let me get ready for the different comeback here.
Hey, you getting ready for it?
Like it when they come in 3.
There you go.
Second and 1. To the right.
The comeback just happened. You came back.
Double safeties back deep. Smythe motions again. He'll block from
so that means we about to complete it.
No, you came back. That's the comeback.
I've been there, man. I've been there. I know exactly how that's.
You know, somebody making me tough, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know exactly how you feel.
Get you some faith, baby. That's all I need.
Feel with your hands.
23-14. Bears have
of a mustard seed, bro.
Carries in 30.
There we go.
We can step on that mustard seed.
Go. There we go.
He's whipped at 85 yards on 15 carries. He had 14 carries for 108 a week ago. So this is by definition a by-committee approach. Through 3 quarters. Love it. Bears getting some work done in the run game and a 23-14 lead over the New Orleans Saints through 3 quarters.
I love how we go.
1:15 minutes stands to go away from a Bears victory here at Soldier Field on the Bears radio.
Driving that ball slow and methodically right now. If y'all realize this is what being going for an 8-minute drive right here, we can. We're on a 36-yard line of our own. And without noticing this right there, he gave a quick pass to DJ for 9. You gave out a couple runs, and those runs are starting to be how you going to concentrate in dump offs and things like that. Unless they get a big break on one of those, he going to work the ball down the field to try to get at least 6-7 minutes off the clock and show you that you don't need. Yeah, he's trying to get one of them off right now. That's really where his head is, because if you get points out of 8-9 minute drive, come away with, let's say, even a field goal, worst case, you go up 12 and they have the ball with quite possibly 6 minutes left to go in the game, and you still know that you can go out there after that and have a 2-minute offense and a 4-minute. Right. So it's layers to the chess game. You can have extended possessions, and I think like the running game is churning right now with everybody. So
you let yourself in.
Your playbook is open. Open that door up.
Chevrolet Hodgkins.
But I'm sure AD want that door to stay slammed shut. I can't wish for it.
They'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy.
But
in 60 minutes.
I told you if anybody's gonna have any type of productive day, who I would prefer to be. It ain't let me down on the fantasy tip either.
Plumbing Electric wants you to avoid breakdowns this winter. Did you know your dirty furnace costs more to operate?
You got one more quarter, homie.
And leads to more breakdowns.
This is a pivotal right here. I want to see exactly how we go about trying to execute.
The furnace tune-up includes a 30-point inspection.
The life you save might be your own right here.
We're in the game now. We're only down by stuff.
I know.
Lower utility bills, just a 4 seasons tune-up away.
It's so good, y'all got the ball. Oh no, you don't got the ball right now. We do. You down 2 scores already, and we about to make it a little better.
Bears fans making some noise today here at Soldier Field with a capacity of 61,500. Today's attendance brought to you by Consumers Credit Union. The people in your corner stand up for you wherever you go. Boy,
I don't want y'all to keep it too close because you give any team a chance to hang around, and bad things typically happen.
Yes, a nice fall afternoon here along Chicago's lakefront. More injury news, though, from the sidelines. And Jason McKee at our old National Bank sideline report.
And Chelsea was a what-if scenario.
That's doubtful with a back injury.
So him and
Cole
Stevenson
is
something
out
to keep an eye on, especially on the Bears defense. First down and 10. Bears now left to right as they move the ball with Caleb under center. Adunze motions right to join Burden. Play fake to Manungai, who makes a great job of stopping the edge rusher, rolling to his right, directing traffic. Caleb taps the ball, throws a bouncer into the ground, intended for Luther Burden at around the 40-yard line.
25-24, 25 runs, 24 passes as of that throw right there for the Bears offense called by Ben Johnson.
How about this? Perfect, Tom. 50-50 run pass. 143 in each for the Bears through 3 quarters. 286 yards, 192. The Saints held to 39 on the ground. 17 first downs for the Bears, 13 for the Saints, who've turned it over 3 times. The Bears once. Bears dominating the time of possession at over 26 minutes to 19. As Caleb Williams, 2nd and 10 from his 36-yard line. Gun run to Manungai with a head start, gets it to the 40. They jump on his back and put him down. Right, that's a gain of 4. So with Swift and Manungai, 23 carries, 128 yards. 5.6 a carry and 2 touchdowns. You'll take that each week.
Yeah, but I would give a couple more carries to Roshan Johnson. You talk about the 6-yard carry last week, the 10-plus yard carry he had so far in this game.
Give him some more. Batter their ass. Knock them down.
Would probably be a good matchup with the physical style of the interior defense.
That's an offensive line.
3 of 9 on 3rd down today. They need 6 right now from their 40 left to right. Saints load up the line of scrimmage. Look like they might be coming. They got 3 defensive backs back deep. Love went out of motion right. Snap back. Caleb arching in the pocket. He's swallowed up. Down he goes. Didn't have time to work up in the pocket. Chase Young back there getting to the quarterback.
Cannot happen.
And that is a sack of Caleb, the first of the day. It's been coming all day, but they finally finished the job.
But it's still only a 4-man rush. They bring a lot of bodies into the line of scrimmage, so identify your responsibility. The Bears did identify their responsibility, but like you said, there was no escape hatch for Caleb when he tried to eject the pocket.
Taylor, be careful here with Rashid.
We need something right here. We need some point.
Need that.
He is back at his 20 in single safety.
Third time I've seen Young in the vicinity.
2 touchdowns in his career, including a 76-yarder. Here's the boot by Torrey Taylor. It's going to get down at the 20 and just die there. So Shaheed backs away from it. The Bears touch it down, and the Saints will take over at the 21-yard line. We're in the 4th quarter, 47 yards on the punt, no return. 23-14 Bears, 13:20 to go on the Bears Radio Network.
We pay you for
Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11 provides quality value and service in all facets of the commercial, industrial, and institutional roofing and waterproofing industry. Promoting skilled craftsmen and craftswomen through apprenticeship training, Local 11 members are trained in the application of the latest roofing and waterproofing techniques. They are at the forefront of design and installation of environmental-friendly solar, green, and garden systems. To find a highly skilled roofing contractor today, go to ChicagoRoofingContractors.org.
Reason number 278 to visit
we can't have that.
Chicago's Western Gateway.
Rafferty's Irish Pub, a neighborhood staple since 2001. You want that charming Irish pub experience? Come in for a pint at Rafferty's. A wide selection of food, drinks, and your traditional Irish pub grub. Located at 10901 Joliet Road. Rafferty's,
around the
part of
league
the
over
City
here,
of Countryside's
21-16
all-star lineup.
Philly
Looking for a new home base? Visit the City of Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway.
Appear to be driving right now. Nice little pass to Jordan
Mitch,
Addison.
you played in the NFL like me. You know how important the red zone is.
Absolutely, Yurko. And in retirement, your red zone is the 5 years before and after you stop working. That's where the game's won.
That's what I
don't want to know about y'all right now. I want some nice solid defense. Make these boys see fluid to leads. Get him on out of here. Get him out. Get him out. Carson, you double pumped it, and he's still going to catch that? Oh, Jordan. Okay, Jordan. 25-yard reception. Kansas City is up 31-0. It's absolutely an abomination. Justin Fields got benched for the second half, so that, unless my other players go off, I'm probably going to take another L, and I'm doing real bad in both of the leagues I won championships in last year. It's disturbing.
That's changing lives.
I am too. My whole team depends upon Caleb and Rome, both teams. And they ain't got a connection yet.
I'm having a lot of injury problems, but in that league, it's a 2 QB league, and the week one, it looked like I chose right with Justin. But in the 2 quarterback league, they draft heavily in terms of taking all the talent from the position. So once you get to that point, it's you ain't no doubling back to go get. Let me go get this dude. You done. And Lamar is actually my other quarterback right now with Caleb, but Lamar is hurt, so I had to go with the only other backup, which is Justin, and that's how that's turning out. Speaking of Justin, they benched him today. Tyrod just threw a pick, either or tomato. Back to the game.
I gave Nico happy future birthday and Avery happy birthday.
Like it doesn't really matter. Like they're trying to play that like it's just
nice to meet the veterans here today. Enjoying
better than what you are.
This Bears victory, which is
you smart. You took the Braves.
12 minutes and 52 seconds away. Gain of 5. 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line, right to left as the quarterback Spencer Rattler been picked off a couple of times, but he's thrown 2 touchdowns to Chris Olave. Back to throw on this one. Taps and throws right. Pass is caught. Slot to the right. 35-yard line. Spun down to the 37 or 8-yard line. Byard's there along with McLeod in for the injured Tyreek Stevenson. That's Rashid Shaheed. Again, that's a ticking time bomb in the passing department. Kyler Gordon comes in. Out comes
the word choices they have.
Johnson for the Bears defensively.
Time bomb.
1st and 10. 37-yard line for New Orleans. Right to left. They had back-to-back touchdown throws to Olave after the Bears jumped out to a 20-0 lead. Play fake, Rattler immediately under pressure. Chased by Edmonds, picked him up. One hand got him as he was trying to eject the pocket.
Way to go, Tremaine.
Closed by Tremaine Edmonds.
He tried to get out the front door, but Tremaine Edmonds had too much length, swept his feet out from underneath him with his left arm, and brought him to the ground. Spencer Rattler thought he was as good as gone, but way to adjust your body and your balance by Tremaine.
Good as gone.
4th sack of the day and a 10-yard loss, 2nd and 20. Dennis Allen could heat him up right here. Boy, did he send Brisker and Gordon a lot in that first half. Motion left. Brandon Cooks, play clock to 4. They got to hurry to snap back. Tight pocket, pressure comes from behind, got rid of the football, intercepted,
We need to stop right here.
Man, Byard had another one. He was going to have a 2-interception game, and he collided with Wright, and that was not an easy injury to bounce off from. Wright is very much in pain right now, and Jaquan Brisker showing the agony as well. So Nashawn Wright took the worst of that in that collision with Kevin Byard trying to go for the football.
Josh Blackwell already walks on the field, probably be inserted in that corner position. But
left knee kind of hit.
And they collided.
Yeah.
In the midsection, but looking at the knee. They are tending to him. We'll take a break with 11:20 to go in the ball game. 23-14. Bears have the lead. The Saints the ball. 3rd and 20 when we come back on the Bears Radio Network.
Hard Rock Casino Indiana wants to make you a winner every Friday in October with our $500K Double Down giveaway. Earn entries each week to boost your chance of winning a guaranteed $50,000. Then you can choose to walk away or risk half for a shot at $100,000 in cash. Do you dare to double down? Only at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana, just off exit 6, I-80-94. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
If you're turning 65 or new to Medicare, Humana might just have the health plan you're looking for. Our Medicare Advantage plans offer coverage and care you can count on. You could get a plan with a $0 premium or an all-in-one plan that may include medical and...
Lord Jesus, that's an interception.
Learn more at gethumana.com.
What are they doing?
To healthcare. Humana is a Medicare Advantage, HMO, and PPO organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
That's an interception. That bothers again.
Toyota.
Would have been.
With an adult-sized
Money would have been tight down.
from sports fans.
Yeah, if you'd have let him a little bit to the outside.
And movie fans. See back in the Sienna with an available.
It's a timing thing for him. I think he just ain't trying to see the guy get open before he let the ball go. What is his touchdown to pass, touchdown to interception ratio? Is it low?
Toyota. Let's go.
Bradley.
It wasn't today.
Because he's seeing it happen before, and then he throw the ball. He not anticipating.
No, he was 6 touchdowns to 1 pick today until today.
Right, that's what I'm saying though. That's why. That's one of those things of seeing the guy open, then throwing the ball versus anticipating him being open.
Finishingchicago.com has your free list of painting,
That means well, I ain't watching the other games. Either that's not the case all the time, because you only do 1 pick until today, so apparently you either everybody else is super late.
This is the first time I've seen him, but I'm noticing in all these passes, even on the one.
I know what you're saying. That's why I said maybe it's today.
It's late.
Doug Liddy, our statistician.
Yeah, it's late.
Because everybody else can be so bad and intercepting that we got 2 today. It would have been 3, and nobody else is. Everybody else got 1.
So speeding his clock up. So when you're trying to see the guy get open,
that's what I'm saying. Nobody sped your process up in terms of his touchdown to interception ratio. That's why I said I haven't seen no other games to see where his processing is going already. Because Justin used to do that, not trusting what you're seeing, so you ain't throwing him open.
That's how I realize I'm recognizing it, because I ain't seen where you're like. Okay, he was open 2 seconds ago. Now it's gone.
Now it's
gone. You saw 2 seconds ago.
To midfield,
this is the NFL. That window is small.
Far side. Was it an illegal pass? Was it not a?
And Radcliffe ain't taking off like Fields would. You know what I mean?
Kellen Moore trying to get something to happen here. Down 9 with 11-12.
Because the Fields was like, windows closed, go.
There is no foul for an illegal forward pass.
Damn.
Please set the play clock for 40 seconds.
Whatever.
Thank you.
So Taysom Hill, the sometimes
maybe at least I can win. I wouldn't
to the ball, made a 31-yard. That's a big play for the Saints, and they are now into Bears territory.
That's horrible.
On a 3rd and 20 conversion.
Kansas City in the red
They had to
zone
pull
again.
out a play out of the magic box in order to get that thing
Raiders, you suck.
To the first down marker. Unsuspectingly, they were able to throw it up.
Pressure on him.
There's Ben Johnson, red flag.
He got to do better.
Ben Johnson throws the red hanky.
I will say the creativeness of all
I want to know
college football,
what
professional
the
football.
Chicago is challenging the ruling on the field that the pass is not backward. Timeout.
They're taking a second look. A second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine.
I just say there's a lot of creative plays being run, and it's interesting to see.
23-14 Bears, 11:04 to go here in the fourth quarter at Soldier Field on the Bears Radio Network.
Football is back, and so is the perfect beer for your game day lineup.
Won't be allowed to get back on the plane today. I believe
it's the next
fired.
generation of light beer, crisp, clean, and just 95 calories. That's a win before kickoff.
You bring the wings and the jerseys, and we'll bring the flight, whether you're tailgating or posting up with friends.
Flight brings the flavor and keeps the energy up all season long.
80 yards, 3
Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer.
DG Yingling and
Was that a design flea flicker?
I'm Chicago personal injury lawyer
so
Jim
got 2 quarterbacks out there
Morisi.
for a reason.
Even when we're careful, other people's negligence can threaten our futures. As one of Illinois' most successful,
And the Royals is out here throwing
the most complex
everything against the wall.
workers' compensation cases is what we do. Consultations are always free. Visit us at MorisiLongo.com. That's MORICI.
I ain't seen a design flea flicker since Detroit Lions.
We're there when you need us.
Any way I can get it.
Yeah, I know how you think. That's me every day.
Certainty. And when it comes to
That's right. In this market, you shouldn't take a chance selling your house with just anyone.
No commissions, no lengthy showings. Just
How do we get
approach from a local veteran-owned company.
Since 2007,
They know the consequences when they lose.
in Chicago.
You got to come back to the city. So either you gonna have a
You won
shootout or bring it to your house.
what you got to lose? What you got to lose?
CheckBuysYourHouse.com.
With America's best lineup of hybrids from Hyundai, you get the best.
I wouldn't even punt the ball no more this season. 1-5. I mean, it can't go too bad.
Backed by America's best warranty. The Hyundai Tucson Hybrid. It's the best of both.
Jeffrey said, "Oh, look at that! Jeffrey Simmons won't be getting traded this year, people."
$259 a month, or get 0%
His
APR on the Tucson
hamstring
or Tucson
injury he left the game
Hybrid.
with
Offers
is
end
gonna
November
further
3rd.
reinforce
Call
what they said. They wasn't trading.
224-661-0068 for
You're right.
details.
You won't be trading.
All right, Vikings. 21-19. That's good.
Back at Soldier Field with Jeff and Tom and J-Mac under review that catch by Taysom Hill and throw to Alvin Kamara. See if it was an illegal forward pass. It was a big gain of 31 yards on 3rd and 20.
Illegal forward pass.
Okay.
The ball was behind the 32.
Saquon might be out.
Not beyond the 32. It's an illegal forward pass. From that spot.
That's the only thing about his running style. He's going to tear his knees up.
She's going to tear the knees up.
So that breaks it out.
When you playing too hard consistently on that like that,
the booth up here, let him know that, hey, let's throw this flag and take a look at this. And it's a good call.
Yeah. So it becomes a punting opportunity now. The Bears get the ball back. Sun is out.
No, it'll be wait, it won't be. Is that a loss?
2 miles.
Okay. Yeah. So it's 4th and 25.
Al Harris is convicted that it's a mindset that tells you to take the ball away, and I think it's permeating throughout the whole defense. Well, back in the day, like Lovey, you touch it, you want to be able to take it away. And
beautiful sunshine.
They question the defensive tenacity. That was one thing I thought was going to be different this year. And while we started off rocky, it looked like we started to come into our own a bit. So,
have been out there
I'm
for
gonna be with
a long time.
I know it may not be sustainable, but the way in which you take him away does give you what I would think is a undecided mental edge or advantage. You know, you start looking like Super Bowl teams for real. Honda. You don't worry about still losses. You worry about these wins out here.
Part of the 24. Duvernay runs past
Look at that 8 got to be synonymous
out of
out
bounds
here.
without taking a hit. That first wave included Jordan Howden, a defensive back for New Orleans.
Nothing but a little bit of, you know, doing what you're supposed to do right now. It could be better. We've left things on the field. This other team over here trying to give us a little punch. Guard your face.
And this is going to be the
You
Bears'
ain't got to go all out Philly
possession
shell.
of the day.
Guard your face. So in case they open themselves up for that 2-piece, you can get them.
This is the Bears' 11th possession of the day.
Pretty modest game out of Caleb. Can't tell you he's doing much of nothing. 143 yards. He's gonna mess up all of my parlays
left to right
today.
for this drive. Motion left, Burden. Snap, Caleb giving up the middle. Swift with a burst through a hole. That crack turned into a canyon. All the way to the 44-yard line of New Orleans. Just gliding through that hole, Tommy.
You're supposed to beat the
There was a
Saints.
guy on the other end.
Just like you supposed to beat the Bengals. We beating who he's supposed to beat.
Chase Young, he's not even
Way to go,
being blocked.
DeAndre.
Not blocked.
He's got the ability to close down. He could take a flying leap.
Effort.
Nothing.
I got to say it. I mean, that's right. I was waiting for him to make a move.
I mean, it's evident.
Now 109 yards on 16 carries for DeAndre Swift with that pickup. Back-to-back 100-yard games for DeAndre. And that's important because you keep getting asked, hey, you know, is he
Caleb playing like he needs to play to win,
this
sir.
morning on our Bears Game Day live show.
Not out here. He ain't playing like he usually played because he ain't got 200 yards yet.
Play fake by Caleb.
So I need that.
Time, but he's not seeing it. Runs to the left and then dumps it off the last second. The catch of the 50 to the 45. Sprints left to the 40. 35. First down and more. Caleb Williams picking himself up off the ground after he's in a whole lot of trouble. But he got the ball away in the nick of time.
Way to get the ball away.
To take it to a first down to the 29 of New Orleans as we tick under 10 to go in the game. Pick up a 14 in the passing game. His first catch of the day.
Super efficiently thrown the ball there by Caleb.
We did say average. He's playing average. You're right. He is playing average. He just need to get his stats back at average.
Catch it and be in motion of where he's going to run to, and he was able to stay in motion at full speed.
Yeah, he did get the first down.
These niggas playing Madden out here.
Throwing the football now. The 29 motion.
But if the running game is going, I'm saying let's not.
Dump it off or do whatever you got to do.
Takes out a
right, win the game by any means necessary.
Sidelines also Alante Taylor.
And get mad at you down.
Business on the far side, on the near side.
Do what's working.
Doubtful with the back. He picks up 8 on his second catch of the day. He had one in the first quarter or first half. Is that first half, Doug? Yeah.
Love what you doing out there, boys.
His run game has really turned the corner.
They really starting to
throwing 50 times a game. I don't want Caleb throwing 50 passes a game.
You ain't never saw Jared do it. He ain't never gonna have to do it that way. He got a balanced team.
Right.
And he's going to continue to do it that way. And he tell you he do what need to be done per game. So if your team sucks up, then he's going to give it to him. Look at Kyle. You see what I'm saying?
There we go.
No matter who it is, run that damn ball and do what you got to do. Turn.
Are you serious?
That seems out right there. You turn.
The win was big when we beat the Commanders.
That was a huge win, and I'm glad we got that win because we did everything in the game to win and almost lost it.
So it's very refreshing to know that you did your job, made some mistakes, and still was able to win.
I'm trying to get his.
DeAndre say y'all been disrespecting him all year. All off season.
I've been being very, very disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been very disrespectful.
Everybody want to get rid of him, replace him, sit him on the bench. Like, let the man settle in a little bit.
I thought he was going to go to DJ Moore. DJ Moore.
Right. Yes, the coaching. Coaching like to play too.
One defensive back about 10 yards off the line.
Keep that clock running.
And it looked like
Caleb was pointing to him before the snap of the ball, Cole is out, so he's going to get the blocking assignments and the catches.
After that punt, the Bears have ripped off
as long as they keep on doing this, what you call it, keep on doing the run game like they've been doing it, spreading out with
slot left,
myriad of people.
And Zacchaeus right side is DJ Moore.
Chelsea pull up, me and G Honda doing the streams for that game.
Broken up.
DJ wasn't looking.
I don't think he really want to be prepared for that game, but he think he is. We got to bet something on that.
And Kool-Aid
one guy
back end of it.
Right, there was a defensive back on each side of DJ Moore, and then as Caleb threw the football, DJ Moore wasn't really looking.
Oh, it hit
you would have beat somebody if.
And that was a heater.
I would have lost if too.
They break the huddle. Adunse and
they got about 150 on the ground.
Left. DJ's the wide receiver. Right side, you've got Loveland in the slot along with Zacchaeus. Swift, the running back in the gun. Third down. Hard count by Caleb Williams. And a penalty marker, and it hurts the Bears on that hard count. They've been breaking down in these areas today. First half, same thing. Red zone.
Yeah.
Is that what?
So that is the 10th penalty for the Bears for 92 yards.
Oh, McKistry.
Penalty differential again.
He ain't even looking for the ball.
Drinking that Kool-Aid, baby. Say no sugar in it.
3rd and 15 at the 19-yard line. Stacking the receivers left with Zacchaeus and Moore.
Oh, yeah, it's all stuff, man.
Inside slot, Loveland. Snap. Here's the handoff to Swift. Swift looking for a little crack behind Loveland. And doesn't get much. It's inside the 15-yard line. That'll bring out Jake Moody once again. Swift with his third 100-yard game as a Bear. Moody's hit from 27, 39, and 24 for the second
kick. I should have had Jake Moody.
He'll try to hit 4th field goal. That 4th field goal last week, well, you know what happened there.
Yep.
It beat Washington. 33-yard try on this one.
You got a good operation with the snapper and holder here. It's a nice environment for Moody to come into.
It's a nice, sensible environment, as you like to say. Near side hash to the south end of Soldier
Taylor paint his nails every week, man.
And guess
Snap
what?
is put down by
I don't
Taylor.
care.
Sweeps the leg, sends it airborne, and the kick is good.
As long as that
4 for 4
thing
for
in
Moody,
the dining
8
room
plays,
ain't painting
51
Caleb
yards.
nails,
And the Bears expand their lead on the 33-yard field goal on a 4-minute, 18-second
I
drive.
do want you to use them polished hands to throw a touchdown pass.
6:22 to go in the game.
We up 12 right now.
And the Bears get another field goal, and our friends continue to keep on
paint your nails, paint your toenails,
lining up for that
arch your
field goal.
eyebrows.
Perfect time to grab a flight by Yingling. The next generation of light Bears. Some Bears fans are
I want you to be a quarterback.
Whoa.
Yo, what else you do on your time?
Good crowd on hand today.
Yeah, so
weathered the weather early and
his
enjoying the
girl
sunshine right now.
He get out the limo
I'm
with
glad
6,
it
7.
didn't get as bad as what they said it was, even though the flags are flying a little bit on top of the goalpost.
If they just shield them for him and give them a
disguise,
kudos.
Could be gust up to 40 miles an
kudos.
hour and off the lake here.
Don't come over here with your painted nails to do nothing but play
that
football.
Makes things difficult.
And I'm with
around
it.
The league
Go
today.
fight,
Cleveland
win.
bouncing Miami 31-6. Kansas City blanking Vegas 31-0.
Let me show you what.
With a
let me
5
show you
minutes
what
to
my
go,
boy Caleb
up
said to that.
by 9 on Minnesota. Carolina leads the Jets 13-3. New England 31. Tennessee 13. Earlier today, the Rams clobbered Jacksonville 35-7. Tonight, the Packers in Arizona at 3:25, and then Monday Night Football Tampa and Detroit. A Bears win would match Detroit's record at 4-2, pending the outcome of the Monday Nighter. Here's the boot by Moody.
Chelsea gonna be here for the smoke because you're gonna be talking like it's good.
5, 10, 15, angling at the 20, looking for space, and man, is he clobbered. Blackwell down there to punish the young man Mason Tipton from Yale. 6-16 to go in the game. The Bears defense, a major story in this game. In that first half, they played very, very aggressive. They were flying around, taking the ball away, making big hits, sacking the quarterback, blitzing left and right, and that kind of sets the tone for the day, Tommy.
Yeah, and that last tackle there, Tipton tried to run away from where his blocking was up front, Jeff. Exposed himself to unblocked tacklers coming upfield, and Blackwell made it pay.
But also because they my real defense.
I think we got all the guys back in the game.
16 of 26 for 183 for Spencer Rattler. Yeah, Wright is in there. He's on the near side. And Spencer Rattler to his left.
You give him some talking points, Chelsea, so he'll know what it means to talk about some
into coverage, snap and a throw over the middle. It's caught by Olave, and he's met by Edwards. They don't put him down, but they hold him up. He'll get a first down with the forward progress to the 37, a gain of 13 yards. 6 minutes to go in the game, and the Saints will be in hurry up here, down 12.
Man, A-Rod reacting like a little broad after he got happily, playfully tackled by his teammate. That's what's going to live in my head, how you act like a little.
And Adengbo that tackles. Rattler sets to throw the seam, caught by Johnson. He is grabbed and brought down by Byard all the way inside the Bear 35-yard line on a seam throw. Rattler to Johnson. He dropped one of those earlier, and Byard finishes the tackle, and it's a first down to the Bear 35-yard line. 5.5 minutes to go. Hurry to the line of scrimmage. Bears in cover 2 on the back end with their safeties. As Rattler takes, going to throw right. Caught by Johnson again. He steps out of bounds underneath. Tremaine Edmonds at the 30-yard line. They'll give him the 29 of the Bears. 5:20 clock running here at Soldier Field. Shadows now over the field as the sun peeks in and out. 26-14 Bears. Moody, 2 field goals to start, and the last 2 possessions, scoring possessions. Moody with field goals as well. In between, some good stuff. Swift, an 11-yard run. Monungai, a 1-yard run as well. Spencer Rattler takes and throws over the middle. Caught by Cooks, immediately wiped out by Edwards. A punishing tackle at the 25.
I didn't drink my whole glass of Kool-Aid. I'm asking for some more, please.
Nice to see T.J. Edwards back in the mix. He means a lot to the overall performance of
the
defense.
I don't hope the old man does well at all. I can't stand him.
And,
hope he does that all the time.
He's a guy that is just an on-the-spot tackler.
A sack today and a team leading 9 tackles for the game. Rattler in again. And
like
takes the snap. Quick slant throw. Incomplete. Tight coverage by Wright on Rashid Shaheed, and it is 4th down and 1.
So what y'all gonna do?
Right with blanket coverage there after getting dinged up on a collision with Byard, as Byard nearly had a second interception today. In comes a bunch of new bodies for the Saints. That includes the tight end Stahl. It includes the wide receiver Devon Bale.
Big Billings be put back in the lineup on a 4th and 1, so that means that Dennis Allen is suspecting run.
High right, Rattler brings Johnson in motion to the right.
I think it's how the knees knocked together.
Gonna roll to the right. Kamara got bumped off in coverage, tipped up in the air, intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds on the tip by Edwards. Bears taken away for a 4th time today. Their 3rd interception. The Bears have the game at the 31-yard line.
What happened, G. Honda? Let me know.
Edwards on the tip.
What happened, G. Honda? T-Miles, no. Another one.
And that ball was ricocheted right into the hands of Tremaine Edmonds' 3rd interception this year.
Yeah, J-Mac getting inside information, and he's calling them out.
J-Mac.
Hey.
You gotta like
A-Rod is a bomb.
What's the fuss?
What's ham?
Against the man. He knows what he's talking about.
Another one, my round.
Right now.
Leave one goddamn
Book it.
That's how they gotta do it. After we let a couple of plays go,
that's fun to watch.
Get your together
the game with a league time
and watch what my offense about to do to you.
To +11. There's a run by Monungai to the 40, 45, 50. Monungai wrapped up and down inside the 45.
My offense about to do.
Potential. Reed Monungai having a terrific day.
What are you reading?
Nice job, offensive line.
Monangai,
those guys credit
the rookie is going to have a day
he
for
never
himself
really faced
today.
any type of force until
10
he got
carries,
beyond the third level. Then it was
right
turned
now.
into a chase scene. But the offensive line
And he
did
the
a nice
second
job
leading
of
rusher on the team.
opening a hole up
The
immediately, and
running
there was no
game
hesitation.
is finding its
to the
legs.
45 and a 28-yard
If you
run.
got that mail
Monangai
right
with
there,
hit that
75
like
yards
button for your
rushing,
boy.
headed towards
you got
a
any-
100-yard day.
All
that
of
would
them,
be
everybody.
Detroit-like.
If we got any comments,
Kamara and
questions or
Montgomery under
concerns,
Ben
we got
Johnson.
topics that we want to discuss, whether it be
113 for
sports
Swift
drama
right now, and a
or actual
timeout
sports
called by the
breakdown,
Bears.
Chelsea, feel free.
3:34 to go in
Hit the
a
email.
26-14 lead
Mailbox
for the Bears here in the
Sports
fourth.
3 at
Bears are
yahoo.com.
plus 15 now for the
Anybody
season.
who is wanting to support.
Support the channel until and after
I don't
we
know
get
about
monetized, we'll
your
hit the cash app as
conversation
well.
with Ben
That's
or-
Mailbox Sports 3. Just the
my
same.
bad. My
Hit
bad.
the like button.
We're plus 3
Hit the
today.
notification
I got 2 and 2,
button.
plus
Hit
11.
the share
Right.
button
Still
and share
double
with a
digit.
friend.
Yeah, but when Ben
Bears
said
are
it
making
at
me
the
feel
podium this
good.
week, that
I'll tell you
those
what.
types of
A-Rod
turnovers
ain't paid
are not
no rent.
sustainable. So
A-Rod never
yeah,
had
you
no
got
type
to
of
be happy
deed,
when you're getting them.
and
And
You know why I
continue
said
to get 'em.
15?
It's
Because we
over
had
with,
12
baby.
takeaways coming in, and now we have 60. That's right. Failed. A lot of math. Motion.
Young Trayvon Diggs.
Handoff. Monangai. Down from behind by Chase Young
Said
on that
A
one.
young
Right.
boy Diggs.
I was thinking the same thing you were on that play. Earlier.
Well, maybe it's just the size confidence. Chase Young says,
Now,
okay, here I
Philly
am, nearly 300
is,
pounds. Monangai's got the
still winning
football,
the game.
and I have a beat on
The
him.
Eagles are
and
driving.
peripherally,
Yeah, AJ Brown just scored.
so he
Yeah, and they
just
needed
followed
that
through
because
with it and,
the Vikings, I
committed the
believe, were
tackle.
driving again.
3:30 to go in the game. Saints and Bears each with 2 timeouts.
In the
Bears
red zone.
26-14.
That's right, they are.
Trying to salt this one away, get a second home win.
I don't even know.
here at
They must be on a
Soldier Field.
1-9.
Bears
He threw
run,
they was on Philly
34
15. He
carries,
threw a
206 yards,
15-yard
Jeff.
game. So you on the 1 now?
6.1 yard
They
average.
down 9, so
That's
that's tough.
enormous.
From center, Caleb Williams makes change at the line of scrimmage. Looking at the Saints defense on 2nd and 9 of the 44-yard
Show me
line
something then,
of
Caleb.
New Orleans. Sticks it in the belly of the backs with a little hesitation and through the hole and just tripped up by Demario Davis. He'll land inside the 35-yard line on a first down for the Bears. First and 10 at
First
the
and 10,
New Orleans 34, and another timeout.
I
New
mean, what
Orleans
can we
down
say?
12.
Nice job again by the offensive line. There was a
Vikings
hole
touchdown
open
under
where
review.
even though Chase Young wasn't
And,
being blocked,
hey,
DeAndre Swift beat him to the hole.
because-
and then he got into
yeah,
the
he caught a
second,
15-yard
third level,
pass.
and then he was out of the picture. But
Incomplete
nice
pass.
job
It's
by
turned
the
up,
right-hand
overturned right
side
there.
over that
Chelsea.
Monangai run, and now this Swift run from the right-hand side of the line.
Davis leading.
Yeah, Spencer
10
Rattler is their
tackles for New Orleans.
QB, G Honda.
Taylor, the nickel.
And we got him rattled today.
Defensive outside cornerback with 7.
We Spencer rattled
26 to
them
14.
today. The Jets actually
Caleb
still
Williams,
got a game to
14 of
play.
25,
Andy
164,
Dalton
but
replaced Bryce
leading them
Young in the
run
game.
right now, and the defense
So we're in
taking
the
the
battle
ball
of the
away. The big
backups in
2 starts today,
Carolina.
26-14. First down and 10. Motion Loveland. Now he's back the other way to clip a defensive end, and a run by Monangai. Picks up a few more tough yards. He'll work his way inside the Bear 30 and a run outside the outside the hash mark right. And the last time out by New Orleans, pick up a 5.
Kyle with a
Second
pick up
down
a
and 5
5.
upcoming for the
One more
Bears
touchdown left for
from the
them
28 of New Orleans.
The scouting of a guy like Monangai, because he's not the biggest, a
He got
guy.
80
He doesn't
yards
have
and
the
11
type of
carries,
stats,
though.
but man, he's got a lot of heart. He's got a willingness to hit the hole hard. He's a great complement
He
to
got
a small
dog
crease in
in
the
him, baby.
defense or a big hole. And he's really done a nice job of being able to give DeAndre Swift, along with Roschon Johnson, just a little bit of a break when
This
they need
is
him.
absolutely.
And he's a load carrier, number
going
1 of the Big
exactly
Ten in
how
rushing
I
attempts
anticipated
last
it
year.
early on.
Yep.
Pardon me for
So
not having
Monangai
conviction to bet on it. But hey,
Is
You
in the
wanna see
lineup
it
once
happen?
again. 2nd and 5 ball, the
You don't wanna
28-yard
jinx it.
line of New Orleans. 3:20 to go in the
you
game.
want to
Bears
see
up
Chelsea as their
26-14.
team
Loveland motions left.
handles the adversity
They'll join
of not
Zacchaeus
doing
and
their
Adunze.
best on offense just yet.
Snap,
and
toss
letting
on
the
a
defense
comeback
help
to
them
the
out, play
near side.
complimentary
Zacchaeus working
football.
behind a Loveland block. Does not pick up that first down.
And it's funny that
On a
somebody
run
says
to the
3 points
right,
secure the win from our
celebrating.
team in the group
The
chat.
clock
When
winds, and they're out of timeouts.
the
It's
win is
3rd down and 5.
3 points. A first down secures the win.
And a stoppage in play. Clock's running, but no gain on that toss. Little misdirection. Bears will milk it down as long as they can to keep chewing this clock. Caleb Williams, hands on hips, staring at that game clock to see when he'll get the play into the huddle and get him set. 26-14 Bears. They jumped to a 20-0 lead.
Baby.
Survived a pair of Olave touchdowns in the third
We
quarter.
survived the
Olave points with a couple of field goals. Now,
attack.
Like 5 points.
They had to call a timeout. So they didn't break the huddle.
Hunter, did y'all play? No, I know you played this week. I ain't gonna do like that.
You weren't really going to go up there and get everybody set properly. And
2 games, just like me. You straight.
2:33 to go. 26-14. Bears the lead. They also, in addition to the takeaways, have put together a 4-sack day. Edwards has one of them.
21.
2 of 5 in the red zone today. Caleb under center, Zacchaeus in motion. The take of the turn of the give. Manunga covers the ball up and then runs inside. They got a leg on him and put him down. That tackle made there by Stutzman, the linebacker. It is 4th down. The clock will wind down to the 2-minute warning here.
6 straight runs on this drive, so Ben's not getting fancy. He's just really going basically power football.
Power style.
And whether it's a wide receiver or running back, they're just challenging the defense and running the ball straight ahead.
Clouds do anything else.
A casual end to this 4th quarter with 2 minutes to go in the game. The Miller Lite 2-minute warning brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of your Chicago Bears. It's Miller time, Chicago. 26-14 Bears on the Bears Radio Network.
Illinois State University and Chicago's favorite football team have a lot in common. A long tradition. Illinois State is the oldest public university in Illinois. A history of success. Redbird graduates earn $15,000 more than the national average. And highly regarded recruits. Our newest freshman class is our largest ever. There's never been a better time to tune in on Sundays. And there's never been a better time to be a Redbird. Get started on a Hall of Fame career today. Learn more and apply for admission at illinoisstate.edu/admissions.
To do in all phases of the game, and they still, as some people would say, are leaving so much meat on the bone. It only tells you that as we continue to churn out this good butter of offensive efficiency and plays, we're gonna keep getting better. Yeah, this good butter, baby. We're gonna keep churning till we get the finished product. Right now, I know it don't look the best to everybody. It still look a little watery. They're like, we can't spread that on no bread. This, that, and the third. Ain't can no toast be made. Rest assured, we slowly churning this up. Ben is dialing up the plays. Is putting everybody in the right positions. The defense is feeding off of that because they know that everything they do is not null and void because the offense ain't going to hold their own weight. If they go ahead and kick a field goal here, we're looking at 29 points. Like I said, the only team in the league through 6 games to score 20 plus in all of them. My team, nobody else's. Nobody lays claim to that. So consistent progress. We're making progress out here. We're having an opportunity as a team to establish a respect. Next, you get to respect. Then you get a little dominance. When they look at you, they talk to you, put some spec on your name. So let's find out what we got going on. See if we're back in the game. Field goal by the Vikings, so no doubt they're going to go for an onside kick. Under 2 minutes.
2 minutes to go. Bears 4th and 3. They keep the offense on the field. Saints cannot stop the clock. They trail 26-14 Bears.
We get a first down.
Led wire to wire, and they're huddled up left to right.
The game's over with even worse.
Before they snap it, let's pause for station identification. This is the Bears Radio Network.
I'm greedy. I want more points by average.
But
Ben say he want
the safe and secure W.
I can respect it.
Caleb Williams on this 4th and 3. Motion to Dunze left with Manunga next to him. Back to throw. Throws it right. It is caught. Loveland goes down. Touchdown inside the red zone. The Illinois State University red zone to the 17-yard line. And that effectively will take care of business. That throw right there is 8 yards.
8-yard game by Colson.
Caleb up and down. 16 and 28. 172 throwing the ball. The Bears struggling on 3rd down, 3 of 12, but converting that 4th down right there. But in the end, in the red zone, they are right now. They're going to finish 2 of 6 in the red zone, but it's a victory formation,
baby. Is what we're going to finish with.
Hey, we're
26-14.
119 and a knee for Caleb Williams. Bears
we need to
win
get
again
better
at Soldier
throughout the
Field.
course.
They extend their
But
winning
we at
streak
home.
to
We get a
4
win.
consecutive
4 straight games.
matching late 2000.
Nobody can say anything but kudos to a well-fought victory. The competition or whoever you play matters not.
You got to go out there and execute.
Olave show you that they, like he said, a running back away with a couple other few pieces and some years of development from understanding everything they coach want them to see.
Hopefully,
I think that we have a blend of old and young players that allows us to be able to grasp it a bit more completely in a faster amount of time. With that being said, Wednesday, we will break down everything that transpired in the game today, as that is my off day. So we're going to put together a nice little breakdown of the game and a little bit of a review. And thank God for your offense. Your offense scored 26 points, T. Miles. This is where me and you always going to have the issue. They didn't get the ball at the 18-yard line every time they turned the ball over. So, yes, you get a clap. I can't get music in here. So, when you think about the 26 points, yes, you do got a defense that's doing a job, but your offense did its job as well. You put up 26 points on the board. You are the only team to score 20 plus for every game. How is it that we don't get many defensive touchdowns? So, yes, your offense has the opportunity to continue to improve. You improving every week. And your defense is not even, I don't even want to say they're opportunistic no more, T. Miles. At this point, we got 5 turnovers today. They starting to show you they're legit at creating those opportunities for themselves. And so it ain't even like a fortune or anything. I think it's like, despite the pass rush, and even the pass rush was better today, you did get some sacks. Before we get past anything else, T. Miles, did you like Montez Sweat today? What's Montez Sweat grade? And you look like y'all got a migraine from losing to the Bucks. So margarine it is, baby. That's why I said we still churning. We ain't the finished product. No saturated fats over here though, G Honda. No saturated fats. We talking to a Bears fan. We talking to T Miles 15, and we talking Victory Monday. All right, hey, all right. I can take that, man. Today was a day I think the defense did more than enough to establish themselves at dominance. Would I have liked 30 points? Yeah, but 26 ain't bad. Everything, with the exception of maybe like a 4 or 5 minute swing in the game, felt like you controlled from wire to wire. Never gave us any type of opportunity where I felt the game would totally go awry besides that little brief moment. So shout out to Chelsea's what if not happening. Shout out to G Honda for being the antagonist he is every single week. I appreciate your steady approach. Let me go ahead. We got to get my buddy G Honda a wrench. I've been tripping out there. We're going to get you set up, man, by this Steel-Matic Network. Chelsea, I do appreciate your conversation throughout. We will find ways to engage sports-wise, whether it be on some review, whether it be on some collaborative type of stuff. I'm going to hit the notification button so I can know when you go live, because I did not know you was the sports head that you are. I dig what you're doing. Me and G Honda going to tap in for Steelers game as usual, but every week, yeah, G Honda get a wrench with me. If we talk about straight up rocking with me, G Honda be over here helping me get my watch hours together. I can't hate on it. Even though he lose the teams he ain't supposed to lose to, and him give you credit for beating teams you supposed to beat by 6, by 12. When you do stuff like that, shows me you just a hater. But a knock-knee tyrant gotta have some type of graciousness, and I guess he give it to me in the sense of he here every week. So, G Honda ain't. Hey, guess what?
the knees ain't oiled up everywhere. Sometimes they got to squeak. But on this side, I'm gonna say he did what the world wanted us to do. Power player, that when I had one person in the chat, he was one. T Miles been around rocking with your boy since I learned how to hit the stream live button for real. So we got to always be appreciative that the train is moving, the plane being built, and that car gassed up out here. We're gonna keep pushing. Till then, Wednesday is when we get back on here. We will do a couple premieres if possible this week. So look out for, hit that notification button, hit the like button. Till then, we are going to be able to do to my New Orleanian brother, my round. Appreciate you, AD, for pulling up, hanging out with your boy. Always appreciated to get the other team's perspective and to hang out with a friend, man. We're going to tap back in week to week and get on everybody's team because the lay of the land. That's how it go for us. Till Wednesday, I will catch up with everybody else. SBC family, I will catch y'all later on today on the Regal Rumble Hangover Sunday. Let's get us a little bit of a outro as we get to the exit. The stamp of approval, once again, if nobody did know, that stamp of approval did go to DeAndre Swift last week. This week, I might be inclined to say that DeAndre Swift has yet again got the stamp of approval in this game. 100 and let's just get back to this so I can accurately quote 124 on the ground with a touchdown. Not to mention he also got catch for 14 yards in the air, kept the chains moving. Kyle Monangai was a close second in terms of my player of the game today, but salute to the run game today. Although that defense, Byard and a couple others could have had lay claim to it, I'm going to go ahead and say that my run game kept us where we needed to be today. So with that being said, we're going to talk to you all. We got to bring the music down so we can bring the music up. Holler at y'all later on to another football Sunday. We out of this thing. I'm going to do a little stream Wednesday for a recap. Pull up, power player.